needs to come up.
2, 1. All right. So, last time we played, you guys entered into the Netherdeep, started viewing some of Elixion's memories, started experiencing his life as a child. You saw his parents, you saw some of the bad things that have happened to him. You also found yourselves some of his fragments, and you should have the appropriate fragments that each of you who obtained one has. This should be in your journal. Tells you which fragment you have, what it does, the boon, and the negative aspect of it, because there is both of that. So let me make sure. So it looks like one person has the fragment of attachment, which looks like it's Pell, who you cannot be frightened while within 10 feet of an ally, but you have disadvantage on charisma and wisdom saving throws while you're not within 10 feet of an ally. And then the fragment of despondence, which went to Carrie. You're immune to charm, but you cannot take the help action. So that's where we're at. And you guys made your way through the grotto, further into the grottos of regret, which is where you currently are right now. And you found yourself reliving the Battle of Betrayer's Rise, and you find yourself on the third wave of that battle as you were just attacked by some sword wraith ghosts and a horizon back tortoise. And let's move in to combat. So Carrie, you are up at the top of the initiative order.
Okay. Oh dear.
What would you like to do?
And my earth elemental is still kicking it.
Correct. And I'll say that you're still enraged. Oh no. So we'll say that you have 7 rounds of rage left because it didn't take that long for you guys to dispatch the last couple ones. So.
Okay. And this is our turtle, yes?
That is one of the turtles. That is the turtle that is fighting you, and there is this sword commander down here who you recognize one from, and this up here is a warrior. So.
Okay, well, I am going to send my earth elemental after our little dude down there, the commander.
Okay.
And sorry, I didn't pull up earth elemental stats. I'm getting them now.
You should have. You get it from the stat block, or you should have the actual earth elemental in your imaging.
Yeah, well, it was quicker to just
Hey, that works for me.
Google it. So we are gonna try our slam attack.
Do it.
See if this will actually go into
It did, and it missed.
Yes. Okay.
You slammed through him as.
That's cool.
It's not so much that you miss. It's more so that your elemental is made of rock and earth, and this thing is a ghost.
Okay, so here's the second slam attack.
Okay. That does hit.
All right, so
all of your things are going to GM,
5.
just so you know. From
okay.
the elemental.
I don't know that it.
Yeah, I just realized it. Yeah.
I'm in just like the
the sheet. Yeah.
The monster section in D&D Beyond, so.
Gotcha.
If I can get it.
Remember they use a different. It's a different plus to hit. It uses your spell modifier and your damage. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
yes.
it's fine. I'll just do that next time.
Okay. Yeah, it says in the spell what you get to use. So. And it's still your turn because it's a bonus action to command it to, or it goes at the end of your turn, so you technically have your whole turn.
Oh, oops, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Oh, 14, not bad. Let's see here. No, okay, I'm gonna attack that little dude. And I use my bonus attack, so I think what I will do is... I don't want to do that. Oh, this should be fun. let's see what happens if I do Moonbeam, hundreds of feet underwater or whatever we are.
On a different
That
realm.
is a.
I like it. I like it.
Goddamn Netherdeep.
I know. It's gonna look cool, right? That is a con 16 saving throw, please.
Oh, let me turn on my thingy so I can actually roll. That would be helpful, wouldn't it?
I mean,
Whoop. Con 16. 6. Roll a
hey.
6. Alright, what's the
Alrighty,
damage?
here comes 2d10 damage, radiant damage.
Oh, spicy. 11. Alright. Alright, and let me do this real quick. I was gonna try and find a little thing for you for the
The moonbeam? Oh, it's okay.
there you go. Turn down the roar, turn up the fighting. Alright. Anything else you wish to do on your turn?
That's it. That's my turn. Other than, oh right, I'm LARPing Elixion, right? So I will shout something encouraging and martial. I don't know what that is,
Okay.
but something. Insert your own idea of something encouraging and martial here.
I just put an undead spirit token in your journal, and that'll just act as your moonbeam. So this little undead guy up there is your moonbeam.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Just because it's 5 feet square, and that's how big moonbeam is. So I'm pretty sure. So. All right. Oh no, it's your turn. What you doing?
Like part of me really wants to do like the dumb thing and be like, look, I have the Medal of the Horizon back, but that's not gonna do anything. I should just fight things because that's what I do. But also, doing dumb things with charisma rolls is also what I do, so I'm really torn. But I think we're attacking this thing, right? That seems to be the vibe.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go for the claw.
Claw, 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 claw. All right.
It does not roll off the tongue like dagger, 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 but we.
We still like it though.
I guess we're only attacking the one thing right now, right?
So far, yeah, there are 2 ghosts and a big turtle, and Carrie has sent her elemental to attack the bottom ghost, the one south of Pell, and then she sent a moonbeam to the one just north of you. Also, let me ask you this, Carrie: can you keep both your elemental and your moonbeam up at the same time?
Shit, I bet I can't. Hang on. Where's my summon elemental spell? No, I cannot.
Alright, which one?
I'll drop the elemental then.
Okay. Alright, we'll say that it got to attack first anyway, so no worries. Cool. Alright. But you have that green thing is still for your moonbeam, so there you go.
Let me ask you a quick question, because I forgot to look at it. Can I center the moonbeam in such a way that it hits the turtle as well?
Sure, we'll say it right here.
Okay, not that this turtle is going to fail a con save,
yeah,
but...
and then at the start of its turn, it'll just roll a save, and we'll see. Alright, cool. Yeah, so you see...
Thank you.
Yeah, so you see a moonbeam appear between the turtle and a ghost, and you see a ghost south of you by Pell where there was a man made of mud, a mud man, who is now gone.
My muddy buddy.
Not Mudman.
I miss Mudman. Like action economy wise, I want to try to get rid of the little guys, but I feel like right?
Do it.
That's not the worst plan.
No, I gotcha. Yeah, that I understand the thinking.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to bonk this one here, right? I'm in melee with that guy, or I can be in melee with that guy?
You have the speed to be in melee with any of the people you want, so you are right now in melee with the turtle and that other ghost up there.
Cool. Then I will do a reckless attack. We'll do 2 of them.
All right. That hits.
Nice.
Do I feel like it's gonna take all 4? I don't know. I truly don't know.
Yeah, I can't give you that indication until I see how much damage you do in this first 2 swipes.
Okay, so why don't I do my first 2 and then reassess? Is that okay? Do you mind?
Fine. That's fine.
Okay.
6.
I don't know if
16.
this is gonna do the damage correctly. It's not adding rage again.
Okay, so it's gonna be +2 to each of those, right? So +3.
Yeah.
Is your rage a +2 or a +3?
It's a +3 right now.
All right, so it's gonna be 22. Okay.
Where's the "you are raging" button? Where did it go?
It's under the D&D Beyond red button above your character name. But it's looking pretty bad.
Pretty bad? Well, let's give it another one.
You're gonna kill it. If you look above Wisdom and Charisma, there's the Beyond 20 button, and so it should be on automatically. And there you go. Now it adds your. It didn't add your rage in there for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, maybe it will now. I don't know. But it's gonna die because it only had 12 HP left after that first set down. So it's
Cool. So
I'll say that you can carry some of the damage over to the turtle. So really, what you did was, you did 7 plus 6, which is 13 plus 3, which is 16. That's right. Yeah, 16. So 4 of the damage went to the turtle because you would have hit the turtle with a natural 20.
And then I have my bonus action attack.
Yes, you do.
As well. So to the turtle.
To the turtle go the spoils. 27 does hit.
And then this one won't be plus.
So it'll actually just be plus 3 instead of plus 5 because of your
Exactly.
damage. Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be 7 total.
All right. Cool. It's still looking real healthy.
Yeah, I figured. I figured it was not.
This horizon back turtle is right there, real big, and it doesn't speak. It just makes a turtle noise, and it's gonna make a con save as it's right here in the moonbeam. 26.
Yeah.
You to roll damage. It takes half though.
Because it takes half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have to move out of the moonbeam?
No, it's angled. It's angled in such a way that.
No,
it's
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
fine.
Cool. I just wanted to double check because I realized I was in melee.
Yeah, you're good. So 14. Okay. You cast it at 4th level before, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's at 4D. Did you cast that at 4D? At
No,
4th level
I
before?
didn't.
Okay, so we'll just take 11 on that for the first 2 dice.
Sorry,
So, no,
yeah,
you're fine.
go ahead.
So I was like, I don't think you burned a 4th level.
You know what it was? I had scrolled down to look at
Gotcha.
my elemental stuff, and then,
Since you attacked it recklessly, well, your first 2, it's advantage to you because you attacked recklessly. Anyway, it's going to bite you. It only has 1 attack, but it's going to bite you at advantage because all attacks against you are at advantage right now. Oh no, so turtle on turtle action.
Yeah.
A 26
Yeah, that hits.
for 20 reduced to 10. As this
Nice.
big giant turtle chomps down on you. That's a really bad roll too. It's 3d12 plus 9, then I got a 20 out of it.
Oh, wow.
It just chomps down on you and tries to take some of your shell for its own.
Oh.
Come at me and not my friends.
This commander sees you take out one of its ghosts and it gets quite upset. So it's going to take 2 longsword attack. It's gonna move around and into this position right here, and it's gonna take an attack at each of you.
I use my brand new ability.
Oh,
Hold the line.
snap.
I'm gonna swing at him as he moves and hold
Okay.
him in place.
Go for it.
Oh, damn.
Because he had to come into your reach to get hit. So go ahead and make that attack. A
Yes,
16.
sir.
I will tell you, he's doing this. He will be attacking two-handedly, so he doesn't have his shield up. So that takes his AC to 16 instead of 18.
Woo!
So,
Yes, sir.
so he cannot
Yes.
move. So basically, he's in front of you.
Hell, damn.
And you do it one-handed, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
But I
you'll
think
do that 4 is added
is-
on anyway. So you do 15 damage to him, and he
Okay.
is immediately unhappy with you, and he's
Yeah,
gonna swing
man.
his longsword at you twice
Come
of his
at me.
action. So here's the first one.
Amazing.
This will be the two-handed damage that you see. So it'll be the second one if it hits, which I don't think a 14
No,
will.
sir. Get that away with my
And
shield.
then a 10 will also miss.
Nah,
he's
I
gonna-
saw it coming, dude.
He's gonna use his bonus action for Martial Fury to try and make another longsword attack, and if he hits you, it'll deal an additional amount of damage, and attack rolls against you will have advantage. 26
Yeah. Okay.
for 11 plus 5 necrotic, but that 11, because these are not magical, are
Yes,
reduced
sir.
by 3. So you take 8 regular, 5 necrotic, and all attacks against
damage.
you are at advantage until the start of this thing's next turn. No?
Cool.
Attack rolls against the monster, not against you. Sorry, I misread that. So it uses Martial Fury, basically goes into like a
Wait.
temporary rage. It's doing what Ona
Ah.
does. It's getting the that buff. So it does extra damage at the cost of getting attack at advantage, because it's a ghost and it has an intelligence of 11. So it's your turn, and all your attacks are now at advantage until the start of its next turn. Yes.
Well, I bait this guy in to run, and then once he starts swinging wild at me, I block it all away, and I go right back at him, dude.
All right, so I will. You have advantage, so this is your first attack.
Thank you.
And you attack at, so that's 22 damage. Jesus Christ, for your first attack. So,
Woo.
all right, so you roll your second attack at advantage. 22 again for
Woo.
9 plus 7 is 15. So another 15. Okay.
He's still up?
Yeah, he's still up. He had a significant portion. He's about half health. He's looking half health. Yeah, he's pretty hard. He's the commander. You recognize him as being hardier than the guys before. You fought some of these guys before.
Well, I'm gonna mark him too, so he'll have disadvantage on other. This is just gonna be a one-on-one duel with us.
1v1. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right, Carrie.
How is that commander looking?
About half
Not
health.
that I wanna get in your lane.
He's looking pretty hurt.
Okay.
Not like on death's door, but he's looking beat up.
Okay. Okay, Pell, I'm gonna do this anyway. I mean, how are you looking, Pell? Are you
I am
damage-wise?
totally fine.
You're totally fine? Okay, you know what?
Totally
I'll save this till later then. And what I will do... Tempted to do something stupid.
Basically, it looks like Pell got like backhanded very lightly in the face.
Okay.
A little slap.
That's what,
a little tappy tap.
and I know from watching you that just makes you stronger, so...
Yes, sir.
Let me see how... I'm curious how Ice Knife is gonna do underwater. Would I have a sense of whether it would work or not? Or whether it's gonna be stupid to cast that in the water?
It would work fine. It's not a fire spell.
Okay. I just didn't know if it was like gonna melt or something.
Nope. It is. You're just underwater. You can throw it. You just have to make sure that you throw it at such an angle that it just explodes on the other side of the ray of the tortoise, which I would like to imagine you just basically throw it up in the air and arc it, and it spins and lands.
That's what I would love to do.
Okay. Which one are
That's
you
what I would
trying
love to do.
to hit?
Trying to hit the turtle.
Okay. So go ahead and throw your ice knife up at the turtle, and then both the turtle and the commander will make dex saves against your DC for the damage that you do.
Oh, that's shitty.
So you go to hit it, and it hits the turtle shell, and it doesn't seem to react, but it does explode for 16 cold damage. So this will be the turtle's dex save of, wow, he's probably gonna fail. With a -4, he fails at a 15.
All right then.
And then he takes a 13. So
Yes,
let me double check one thing. Cool. Yep, they are. Yep, no resistance to cold damage.
An intentional
I
4th level ice knife.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
this time because I was
okay.
attacking the turtle.
I see you.
So you see that the knife kind of hits and explodes like an ice TNT, and it just kind of, you see that the shell gets a little frosty, and the ghost gets a little frosty and a little bit more dead.
So, bonus action, I'm gonna spores up. I'm gonna assume my spores, which I feel like
I think
underwater.
you already work because you have 35 temporary hit points.
Oh yeah, okay. So let me spit at the turtle then.
So you did not. So you still only burned the one, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yep. Go ahead, and it's gonna be a con save against the turtle. Okay. Wow. Wow. I rolled a 2 plus 10. Give me them sports.
That 1d8.
Wow, max damage. Solid.
Nice.
What kind of damage is that?
Let me look.
I think it's necrotic.
I think it's necrotic. Yeah, it is necrotic.
Okay, because there's a specific type of damage that.
So I just spit like gross, not like decayed seaweed at it.
It just floats through the water like bad-looking algae and shrimp. Are you moving anywhere in your turn, Carrie? Or are you staying there?
I'm pretty happy where I am.
All right. Oh no.
Howdy. I'm gonna second verse same as the first. Just a little louder and a little bit more.
Are you recklessing him?
Yeah.
All right. Give me them attacks.
If it's gonna hit me, it's gonna hit me anyway.
Right, yeah.
Like,
It has a
you
plus
know,
12 to hit, so.
yeah, right. Like it's not. Besides, I want it to hit me and not my friends. So we're gonna do all 4.
All right, do it. 22, 18. The second one misses, and the fourth one misses.
I'm gonna use luck on one of those missing ones and try again.
Okay, so just give me. You can just re-roll the dice. This attack 14 will also miss.
Dang it. Well, I keep forgetting that I have lucky, so I figured it was worth it.
That's
You
fine.
know?
So you have 2 hits.
2 hits. Hit 1.
So it's gonna be 9 damage and 10 damage, so 19 damage. Okay. You're slicing in to the turtle legs, the flanks of the turtle. Just slice.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm a turtle too, but you're a mean turtle.
A turtle with a house on its back.
Right?
Now it's the turtle's turn, and it's it's just gonna same thing.
It's gonna give me a con save first.
22.
Yep.
I bet you wish you
he
passed the spores and failed this one.
Yeah, technically. But, where did the spell go? Second level,
I think you can use your thing multiple times per rest, right?
I can, but I can use it 4 times per long rest, and I swear I was ticking it off last time.
Oh,
and I have no boxes ticked off.
You have used it 2 times.
Cool.
So.
Thank you. I will re-tick the box.
Oh, you get short rested. So, because that's how
No,
Pel
but
got
it's
all.
for long rest.
Okay.
Okay.
For
So
long rest.
that's right. So
yeah,
Pel got all of
that's
his stuff back, as you guys short rested. Right after.
Yeah, because I remember saying I get nothing back from this short rest.
Yes.
But I'll do it for you.
Yes. Yes. So you used 2 of your charges before, so you have 2 left.
Okay.
I remember because
Thank you.
the first time
I
you're like,
was-
wait, and the second time you're like, I'm doing it. I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Right?
So this turtle's gonna try and chomp down on your head.
That was
I
a very,
was pretty
very
sure-
sad
Oh!
moonbeam roll. I just want to point out.
Yeah. A 30 for
Oh,
32 reduced to 16. So.
Ah, no.
Your HP was down because you fought 2 waves of combats before this guy. That's why.
Yeah, but all the stuff that I would have ticked off would have been. I'm confused of why my.
The other
HP
2
The short
waves.
rest.
We were having
The
sheet
other
issues last
2
time, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
D&D
Now
Beyond
everything
was
makes sense. Easy on was broken.
D&D
Yeah.
Beyond.
Okay, never mind.
Yep.
My insanity has been explained. Thank you, Alex.
But you take 16 bludgeoning damage from the chomp of the molars on your spine.
Thank you.
All right, this Sword Wraith commander, it is his turn, and
yeah.
he's gonna keep 1v1ing you, pal. But he.
Oh yeah.
So he's not even gonna try to move around you. He's just gonna 1v1 you. Longsword. So 14 damage on the first one. 11.
Yeah, it's
because you
meat to
reduce it.
beat, right?
Yes.
22.
Yep.
If I have a 22 AC, yeah.
Yes. Unless you have a way you can increase your AC or deflect his attack.
Nah.
All right. So you take 11 damage because you reduce those non-magical hits by 3. And then he's gonna use his Martial Fury bonus action again. Do that same thing. Go all out. Give you an opening to attack him.
Yeah,
He's gonna
man.
Try and hit you. 24
Ooh,
for
okay.
12 reduced to 9 plus 12. So basically you take 21 plus. So you take a grand total of
Okay.
32 damage. So there you
We're
go.
feeling it a little bit. We're feeling it a little
Okay.
bit.
It's more so that like he's not piercing through your armor. It's like he's just catching the kinks in it, and he's hitting you with such force. And that last one's necrotic, so it's kind of like weakening certain areas and catching you where there's padding more there is metal, so that you can move your own limbs and attack. But you do have advantage on him because he's trying to martial fury you down. So
You know, as he's doing all his shit, I'll go right back at him. once
the
again.
11 misses, the 23, however, does hit for 15 total.
Whew.
He's still up.
Trading blows left and right, man.
Anything else you wish to do on your turn? You have your shield thing, remember?
Yeah, but I'm gonna second win.
Okay. Do it.
So it's a D10.
Yeah, if you should just be able to hit the button and second win, and it should just roll for you.
Yeah,
It's
but
D10
I don't know
plus.
where the button is.
You're level 11, right?
yeah.
so you
it's,
get-
okay, it's the very first one.
Yep. So you get 16 HP.
So
You
no, wait, I'm level 10.
You level 10, you get 20 HP then, or 15. Yeah. So it's that plus
Sweet.
your level. So Cool. All right. Anything else on your turn?
No, sir.
All right, Carrie.
I mark him.
You mark
Yeah.
him again. All right.
Yeah.
I will tell you
Good
he's
job.
not going to attack anybody but you. So if you don't want to waste your marks, you
Just
don't have
in
to.
case, man. Who knows?
All right, that's valid. That's valid. We're gonna put this little skull on him. But Carrie, it is your turn.
Did that perk you up pretty good, pal?
It hurt me a little bit, but I'm still on my feet, and I
Well,
healed up a bit. We're good.
I know you healed up a bit, but
But I mean,
you
I'm
wouldn't say no. Is that what you're
I'm
saying?
not gonna say no.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and cast Wither and Bloom.
Oh.
It's a 10-foot radius, and I'd like to get it so that it's, about like right there,
Yeah,
right?
you can get it so that it hits the two bad
Yeah.
guys and hits your party members too.
So, pal, I'm gonna cast this just at first level, I think, unless you could stand a pretty good healing. So, so basically what you're gonna get to do here is roll one of your hit dice. But I can have you roll
Sweet.
more than one. I can have you roll more than one if you want.
I mean,
Let me check something real quick in your, because you built yourself up so well. Okay, you don't have the
pretty
durable.
good.
Okay, I just want to make sure you didn't
No.
have the durable feat.
No,
Okay,
no.
because that gives you a minimum of what you can get for recovery. Like it'll always be higher. So I just want to make sure. So yep, you're good.
So would you like one hit dice or two? One hit die or two?
I'll take. Do I get to add my con mod?
Yes.
Or no?
You get to add my spell casting modifier, which is 4.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I'll take one.
Okay. All right. Well, I will go ahead and cast it at first level then.
Cool.
So you can roll that dice, and it's another con save
for both of them.
from
Okay.
both of them, con 16. And I'm going to go ahead and roll damage because it's a take half situation.
Okay, so they both.
And I'm rolling shit on damage,
So
you
they
guys.
both take 3 necrotic damage, and Pal, you roll a d10 and you get to recover. Did you already roll that d10? Is that what that's?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get 4 plus 4, so you get 8 HP.
All right. It's very respectable.
Okay.
I
All
think
right.
if there's any coral or whatever in this area, it just kind of shatters into powder.
All right.
That's the underwater equivalent of Wither and Bloom.
Anything else on your turn?
I'm just gonna hawk a spore.
At the turtle?
Yep. Speaking of second verse, same as first.
But this time it is actually worse because it doesn't do anything to him.
I mean, yeah.
That's fine though.
Yeah.
It's worth a try. Ona.
Sorry, I missed the last minute because I had to answer a phone call.
You're good.
Hand phone to mom. I'm just gonna do the exact same thing I've been doing. I'm gonna do all 4 attacks of reckless at Total Guy.
All right.
Not Total Guy. I'm Total Guy. This is Turtle Guy.
Oh, I wanted to ask: is there like people on his back? Because if he has like does he have a house on his back, or is that just a picture?
It's just a picture. He's a big Horizon.
He could.
But the thing is, he's like ghostly, like a projection of the past. So there's nothing that you could interact with on his back. Let me check something real quick. I don't think I messed anything up last time. 1, 2. Oh, I did mess something up last time. Take one more attack from last time because this is 17 AC, not a 20. So you did hit a 3rd time last time. So
Nice.
just give me free damage real quick, and you will hit with all 4 of these. So you can just take 5 attacks, 5
Nice.
damages. So I mess up, which is fine. So do all the damages now. Add the 15 on the back end of it. So, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then give me one more damage roll. 7 plus 9 plus 8 plus 8 plus 7 plus 15. All right, a very respectable 54 damage.
That's beautiful.
Respectable amount.
That's beautiful.
It is. He's
Yes,
almost out of triple.
indubitably.
He's almost out of triple digits that you have soloed them down that far.
I like how
Damn.
Paul is 1v1ing the other person. I'm 1v1ing the turtle guy. Carrie, what are you doing? I'm sorry.
She's healing and 1v1.
I'm healing and hitting 2 at a time, so there.
Oh yeah.
Give me them d10s for that moonbeam save.
I shall.
Because they passed. So.
I shall. Too many tabs open. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Boo. And Moonbeam.
Wow, That's not rolling well for you today.
What is my problem?
They're gonna try and bite you at advantage. Oh no. 18?
18. I don't think that hits, but I'm double checking that my armor class is correct. I'm not using my shield right now because I'm attacking 4 times, so my armor class is only 20.
Then it misses.
Only
Yeah.
20.
Only
Yeah,
20.
it's only 20.
So it
Only
goes.
20.
It
I
goes
was
to
double
bite
checking
down,
because
and you just kind of like bring your arms in and focus all your weight into your shield, into your shell, and it's just like you feel like a little massage or big thick massage from rows and rows and rows of molars on your back, but
A
nothing.
thick massage.
Yours.
All right,
THIC.
this thing's gonna try and 1v1 you here, Pell.
Come on.
Longsword,
Ooh.
and longsword.
I would like a con check from that as well, please.
Contract
On
for
that.
what's he?
Or did it do it already?
What are you rolling a
Sorry,
contract
oh.
for?
I thought that. Oh, never mind. That was the okay. Because they're in my moonbeam, but.
The moonbeam is still just over the tortoise. But yeah, I gave it for you for the tortoise, the 23.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Sorry.
Yep, you're good. What were you saying there, Pell?
Well, we're doing like big crits, right?
Correct.
Okay. Well then, on that crit one, I'd like to use my, just go all out with my shield and try to get it away. So, can I just take the reaction and just ignore the roll for the extra AC? Or the resistance?
Let's see. Yeah, but you can roll a 1d as a reaction if you're wielding a melee weapon. Add the number roll to the target's AC against the attack. If the attack still hits, which it is still gonna hit no matter what,
Yeah.
you will get resistance. Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet.
So, it'll still hit. So let me give you your total damage, and this will be with the reduction because of your thing. So,
Cool.
7 plus 22. So it's a total of 40 damage.
Ooh.
It would have been
Okay.
49 damage, but it's reduced.
And that's with the -3 and everything?
That's with the -3 to everything. It would have been 49.
Wow.
Yeah. The crit, man.
Okay.
It was big city crits up in here.
Sheesh.
But it's your turn and you have advantage on all your attacks is coming in. It's found your weak spots now, and it's just hitting the same spots
I'm
over
just
and over
like
and weakening.
I'm parrying everything with my shields, and the last hit, it really hits me. I don't even try to defend it. I just once again go all out on the attacking. Is this so?
Let me do the math.
I'm gonna action surge.
You don't have to.
Still up.
It's not. As you come through with the first hit, he starts to stagger a little bit, and as you swing around with the second swipe of your longsword, the psychic energy cuts through, and it's almost like a hot knife through butter as it cuts through the ghost into the turtle, and 10 of the damage carries over to the horizon back, and because the 20 would hit the horizon back, and you carry 10 of your damage through, and it's still your turn.
Y'all are tearing it up.
Oh yeah.
So you can action surge the turtle if you want. It's still your turn.
Action
Oh
surge.
hell yeah! No, I'm action surging for sure.
Give it to me.
I love how
go-
Pepper and I both
Oh!
All right.
Oh my god.
Alright, so that's gonna be -22 off the rip for the first one, and the second one. Let me pull out my calculadora here because
Oh my god.
let's see, 11.
I just take the hit from the ghost guy, going all out crazy, swinging my sword like a flash of lightning, going straight to the turtle afterwards, while he's still distracted on Odo, doesn't know what hit him. God damn.
It's like both of you are in a rage.
Yeah, you
Okay, here's my
you
thing.
just popped a
I'm
fast
doing
65
shit
damage on him.
Oh my god.
That's with the 10 you carried through. You popped
Yes,
a quick
sir.
65 on this turtle.
And I would
I'm
like to
doing
mark
shit
him as
damage
well.
rolls so that you guys are doing better ones. That's how I'm gonna feel
Pepper
better
is
about
here
this
to
in my
balance
head.
out the universe. Because if we all rolled really well, then
No,
we
it'd be
know
bad.
those
Yeah.
bad rolls were gonna come out for us for later.
All right,
So,
Carrie,
yeah,
it's your turn.
absolutely.
This turtle is looking comparatively very bad all of a sudden.
Kind of
And I mark
bad.
the turtle, please.
Yes, I put a little heart thingy up on that top right corner there.
Kind of bad. Doop-a-doo. What do I want to do that's not gonna work very well, but will make everybody else look better? Um, dude, I do that. I don't want to do that. Aren't there any skeletons down on the floor of this?
None that you can see. It seems that as
Darn it.
the ghost warrior and wraith kind of as they expired, their corpses kind of burst into ghostly ectoplasm and disappeared into the ocean.
Okay. Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to go ahead and bonus action shillelagh my staff,
Nice.
and then can I sneak in here? Yeah, there's
Oh, yeah.
room for me to sneak
Yeah,
in
because
here, right?
this thing right here is just your moonbeam. So.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna sneak in there with my staff
Okay.
that has been shillelagh'd.
You will be walking into your own moonbeam. Just so you
I
know.
think that's okay.
You just gotta roll your con save on your own moonbeam, or you can drop it.
Do I have to?
Yeah, because it's any creature, including yourself.
Right, okay, I'm just gonna drop it then.
Okay, that's
Because
fine.
I want to get it in there and hit things.
Alright, cool. You walk on in.
Just because the rest of you look cool. Okay, so all right, we're gonna do a.
Okay.
We're gonna do a attack roll, la la la.
Remember, it uses your.
And I gotta
casting
use my
mod.
regular staff, right? Not my.
It's your casting mod. Is your shillelagh staff.
Oh, okay. So let me just.
I'll have to do for you what I did for my Spore Druid. I just built a duplicate of the item that I was wielding and made it my shillelagh version of it, so I didn't have to worry about all of that. But you rolled a
That's
16.
a 24 to hit.
Yes, that will hit for sure.
That's a 24. Okay, and then I will do my damage, which is, and I'm doing it two-handed, so that's 1d8 plus 1, and then my spore damage. Let's see if I can add
It's
this up.
1d8 plus 4 because of shillelagh. So, because shillelagh makes it your wisdom
Well,
mod as your
it's
damage.
gonna be 1d8 plus 4 and then 1d6, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That's correct.
Sucky
1d8
damage.
plus 4, and then roll a 1d6 too. 6. There you go.
Well, okay, there's that.
Not bad.
It's not
Max
bad.
there.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
So yes, I just wang it with my staff. No, that is my bonus action and my action and my movement.
Okay. It is. Oh no, sorry.
Tis I. You know what I'm gonna do? The
Oh,
same
wait,
thing.
wait, let me think.
Harry, step out. Yeah, what do you want?
You're gonna slice. Claw, 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 claw. All right, do it.
Claw, 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 claw.
Claw, claw.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Those 3 all do hit.
Alright, I swear I hit it 4 times. Then I hit bite instead of claw.
Claw.
No, I did hit it 4 times. Just ignore the bite one.
You do hit it 4
'Cause-
times. That's correct.
Yeah, ignore the one that was bite. I did hit it 4 times.
Yeah, you
It's
did.
just the last one was slow.
You did.
And so,
Give me that damage.
wait, they all hit?
Yeah, they all hit. It's like AC is 17.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Shit.
That's 20,
Damn.
36
You are
plus 12.
carving that turtle like it's a Thanksgiving turkey.
48 more damage. How do you wish to get rid of this?
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, I really like the image of the Thanksgiving turkey. Like, I feel like that image is very good, but also it feels a little bit cannibalistic. So I think I'm just gonna like start like ripping at bits of the shell and just like nom into its fleshy bits. I know that it's my claws, but we're gonna pretend that that accidental bite was there for flavor. And
Turtle
I like
flavor.
rip its shell apart and then nom it is
Okay.
what we're gonna say happened
Sounds good to me.
for the tasty flavor.
And as you nom on that big
Oof.
old turtle, you guys all hear the following in your head. To break the spine of the crawling king's horde, I knew I had to slay both the commander and the tortoise. I don't remember which one I killed first. As you get through all 3 waves of... Do you guys see that I posted?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. It says GM, so I just want to make sure. As you defeat the turtle and the additional ghost knights, a veteran covered in blood, this wounded soldier, limps towards you and says, "You won the day, brave Elixian. My wounds burn, but if you command it, I will follow you to the end." You hear another whisper in your head, knowing this to be Elixian. It says, "It never ends," in response to the soldier. The soldier, who you all know the name due to having access to Elixian's memories, his name is Talmyth, Talmyth. Looks very, very, very weak, like he's on death's door. He just kind of nods and just sits. And as you guys are sitting here, do you wish to interact with him in any other way, as far as healing, leaving him to be...
The soldier, you mean?
Mhm.
I'll toss a little heal.
Okay. You toss him heals, and as you heal him a little, you guys see that he kind of smiles just a little bit, and then he himself kind of fades. And as you guys kind of sit and recover just a little bit, I'm gonna move you guys out just a little bit. Not that anything is gonna physically come up in the map, but rising from the floor in the center of this grotto is a marble pedestal, above which a wispy mote of light. At the foot of the pedestal, half buried in the sandy floor, is a small wooden chest. This looks very similar to, identical to the 2 fragments that you have already picked up between Carrie and Pell.
So Carrie looks at Ono and says,
Yeah,
I believe it is your turn to have some sort of benefit from this.
I was gonna say, I don't even think Ono would have necessarily waited for you to say that.
And that's
I
fine.
feel like Ono would have immediately been like, "'Tis my turn to shiny
Yes.
things."
As you reach out and grab it, it burns bright red, it absorbs into your skin, and it hits you in the chest, and you feel this pulsation kind of permeate through your body, and you feel this overwhelming sense of pity for everyone around you.
Oh.
And each time you spend a hit dice to regain hit points, you regain additional hit points equal to your proficiency bonus as the benefit, with the Fragment of Pity, but also you now have disadvantage on death saving throws.
Oh shit.
So
Okay, it's fine.
You pity the living, and also yourself.
Yeah.
And as you pull and absorb this Fragment of Pity, the treasure chest just, you see the padlock automatically unlocks itself and falls off, with the chest remaining closed, but the padlock falls to the side.
Can I open it?
You can. As you open it,
No, let's just leave it.
There are 4 stoppered red crystal vials and a wand.
Ooh.
You recognize these vials as you have purchased
Many of them.
numerous of them. They're 4 potions of greater healing.
Whoa!
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep 2 and toss 1 each to you guys.
Okay.
Wow, thank you.
This is what the wand looks like.
You said greater healing?
Oh,
Yes.
that's
That
pretty.
wand looks badass. I
That
just
is
want it 'cause
pretty
it's
as hell.
badass.
It's not attunement, so anyone can use it.
What does it do?
As you kind of look at it and go to wave it around, nothing is expended, but it is, in fact, Wand of Secrets.
Ooh.
Just waving it around like a toy.
Oh,
And
damn, that's fun.
and you can see everything that you can see in this room, the door that you came through, but you see no exits out of this room.
Well, we better wave the. Well, maybe not.
Should we investigate first and then wave the wand? I mean, it does feel like we should use the wand, but like,
Well, I would like to start patching up some of my wounds with my healer's kit.
Okay.
And if anyone else wants a little patch up, just come to me and I'll give you one.
Do you want to
use one patch?
Okay. Do you want to
Like a
patch up and
Band-Aid.
then short rest, or do you want to just patch up?
Oh, well,
Or do you just want a short rest?
I would just want a short rest. Save my healer kit
You
uses.
can certainly do that if you want.
I'd be fine with the short rest. Yeah.
Because I sort of used a lot that fight.
I wish I got anything back on a short rest, but it's okay because hit points.
Didn't we just determine that you did though?
No.
No.
No. Oh, okay. So that thing wasn't a.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you use hit dice, oh no, you do get additional equal to your proficiency per hit dice.
That is true. And I am gonna, do some.
All right. Well, I'm gonna drop out of fungal form and take a short rest, which is funny because it means that my hit points will be lower now.
Your temporary hit points will be gone. That is correct.
Yeah. But that's fine because they would have anyway. Don't they leave after 10 minutes? I think.
Yeah, they leave after 10 minutes.
Yeah, so that's fine. But I don't look. I don't have like seaweed and coral and shit all over me.
Yeah.
Just in my hair, kind of. Oh no, Pell. You fought so well together. I don't know that I have seen you quite as coordinated before. That was magnificent.
As I'm like resting and like putting band-aids on my wounds, I'm just gonna like silent high five with Pell.
Hell yeah.
Pell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a very good one.
A good one.
Whoops.
Hell yeah.
How many short rests do we feel like we're gonna take? Because like I don't want to be walking around too much under my, max. But also I feel, why is it not checking off my hit die? Okay.
I only have 3 more hit dice, so.
Basically, you have to click them and then you have to press complete short rest before they save.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why.
I think I hit complete short rest and then I hit another hit die.
Yeah. It'll save them from before, but yes. So, you got those. Cool. The only entrance that you see to where you are right now is the exit, or the entrance that you came in from prior.
I'm trying to remember if we've got at least one path we haven't done, right?
You know that was a longer tunnel that seemed to lead somewhere other than where you are right now. You also know that the Grottos of Regret, where you are also full of secret doors. So.
Yeah, is this one of the secret entrances that we're in?
No, this is a main entrance that you went in. This was just an entrance into the grotto. But, you have something that shows you secrets, and you can also just investigate for them if you so choose. Or you can go back
I
to the
would
way
like to investigate for funsies.
All right, go ahead and roll me a investigation or perception check.
Perception is higher.
Cool. So as you're kind of maneuvering around, you have an idea of kind of what you're looking for, at least in this area, because this kind of looks similar throughout so far. And you see that there is a weird shift as you kind of walk around, you see over here, there's like a weird shift which looks like a longer tunnel you saw before kind of here. Let me just do this. I need this. You see there's a little shift there, and then you find another shift over here. So you see that little tunnel that goes here, and you see there is a door right there.
Okay.
Right, 2 doors.
I will point that out.
The one that you are looking into right now, you see that it appears to be devoid of inhabitants or any noteworthy features. It just seems to be a big open circle. And the other one is a tunnel. But as you know, not everything in this place is as it seems.
Yeah, I was gonna say appears to be.
I was gonna say that makes me want to go check it out even more than if it had looked like
Amen.
that.
Yeah.
know?
I mean,
That's up to you. You tell me.
guys.
Like that almost seems suspicious enough to save it for later, but like I want to check it out. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
see what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
So maybe the other tunnel first.
I-
Which
we're
are we,
looks
are
like
we
it
gonna get
backtracks a
locked
little
out
bit.
of content if we?
This is our number one concern.
Ah,
will we
shoot,
get locked
man.
out of context? We don't want to meta too much in that
Right.
like
We
don't
didn't do anything particularly special to open that. We just
You just
found
found it.
it.
Yep, you just
Yeah,
found it
so it's not
basically
like
behind weird doors.
I don't think
Weird
that's like on a timer or anything.
Well,
Like, what
I'd
if
be
we
tempted
go
to.
through a room and we just get like teleported somewhere and then we can't come back? That's what I'm worried about.
Like, I feel
the
like Alex would
teleportation
100% do that to us if he was like, these people are taking way too long, and they will accept the magic teleportation. You know what I
He's just
mean? Like,
being bored. He's like, okay, let's go.
No,
no, I don't think he's bored. I just think he
I'm
wants us
gonna
to keep it moving.
dissent. I think Alex would give us a little bit more warning.
I agree. I agree, and I hope it's true because I don't want to miss on the content.
Hey, you guys, I know what. Let's do. Let's keep
I will
talking about
I will
Alex
tell
like
you-
he isn't here.
I
Because
will
he
tell
really
you
is.
this: pretty much every room in this place, even if you were to just kind of like a peek behind the screen, if you were to go somewhere and you feel like you missed something somewhere else, pretty much everything connects to each other. It's a big like spider webby map, so you could get back to where you want to go, even if you go into a room and your entry is sealed and you have
There's
to get
gonna
out
be
another way.
another.
There's typically another way. It might take you longer, and you might have to go a long way around it. But everything in this place is eventually connected to everything else.
Okay.
And if for some reason it wasn't, I would tell you, hey, you cannot get back to this place if you want to go
Okay.
there. So
Thank you,
unless I
Alex.
tell you otherwise, there is a way to get back if you wanted to go back someplace else.
See, he's
So
a benevolent and fair god.
We've always known he's a benevolent and fair god. It's just sometimes even God is like, seriously, guys, get a move on.
True enough.
But yeah, I feel like since we're here, we should check that like if the benevolent God has told us that we can go back anywhere, then we might as well check it while we're here. You know?
Okay, so to the north then.
It's just less walking, dude.
So you just go straight up into the room that you just found?
Yeah, and I've got eyes on a swivel
Cool. So you walk in,
with my sentinel shield.
and as you walk in, a couple of things happen. You get yet another vision. A soldier crouches over her dead commander in a plaza filled with the bodies of people and monsters. The weight of responsibility settles uncomfortably on her. Harbinger, or Harbinger, she spits at Alexian. Warbringer, Omen, we sheltered you. And as that vision fades, the door that you walk through behind you slams closed, and a dark form rises from the floor. A shadow rises from the sandy floor and assumes a giant form, massive as in 50, 60, 100 feet tall. Its single glowing red eye remains fixed on you as it rises to its full height of 100 feet. An enormous spectral spear gripped in its hands. You get this feeling that kind of comes over all of you as if this is the last great sacrifice of the Apotheon. You kind of get that feeling like this has happened before. And the water begins to swirl around all of you as the spear plunges down towards you. You know this to be the manifestation of the betrayer god.
Yeah.
Slams the spear into you. All of you fall prone on the floor. All of your speed is reduced to 0 by the force of the spear, as though you are being impaled by it. No force, magical or otherwise, feels that it can move you from this space in which you fall prone. Everybody go ahead and give me some initiative.
Right, I'm glad we took a short rest.
Hold on, what are we fighting here, man? Because I know we're not fighting that thing. No way.
The big 100-foot god. Alright, so this is a little bit interesting because
Just a little.
there's
Just a
a save DC, but you get to tell me how you try to resist the pressure of this betrayer god's spear.
Oh.
And however you describe it, you can use any of your modifiers: strength, dex, con, wisdom, intelligence, or charisma. You just have to explain to me how that applies to you trying to resist it. And then you'll roll the DC and we'll see where you land. So you're up first, Carrie. How do you, of those 6 stats, how do you wish to try to resist the force of the spear?
Okay. Let me ask this just to try to clarify. So, like, could I say that I use wisdom to know a particular spell that would get me out of it, for instance?
You can
Would
use
that make sense?
You can use wisdom,
Okay.
but we can. So I will tell you, there is no spell that will pull you. This is basically a sheer force of character ability to remove yourself. So, for example, wisdom, you could try to combat the psychic power of this by concentrating on your own joyful memories or something similar, something that you could relate wisdom to, and you explain it in whichever way best fits how you feel you would be resisting using that ability, and you can force yourself out if you can pass the check.
Okay. Okay, let me think. I love being first in this situation. Okay. Let me say this. Okay, so there's this force pressing down, and Carrie's trying not to panic, and she calls to mind 2 things, using that sort of way that she's been taught to think about the world, being a druid and connected to Ioun. First of all, she thinks, I've already died, and we've been seeing visions. This isn't that.
Okay.
She's like, okay, maybe there's a force here, but I think maybe we're still in a vision, and I've already died. So how bad can this be?
All right.
Don't answer that. And then the other thing she thinks is that she is more connected to the earth itself than she's ever been, even underwater. So she thinks, okay, flip side of the coin, even if I die, it's okay. I actually know where I would be going, and my body would grow some really beautiful coral down.
Okay. Roll me a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
So, you take half this damage, and you have 1 pass. So you take 6 psychic damage. That's the pressure of the ruinous sphere, or spear, pushes further and further into your body. And you have 1 success. You need 3.
Okay.
Oh no. How do you wish to resist this forcible spear from a betrayer god Grumsh?
It's a save that we have to do?
It's a save, and you can use any ability that you wish.
I feel like I just want to attempt to, like, Hulk out and, like, literally push with all of my physical strength.
Absolutely, because
Right.
Strength is described as the character tries to use their physical prowess to push back against the god's attack. Roll me that Strength save.
Woo. You just ate
A natural 20. I'm gonna say with a natural 20, I'll give you a choice. You can either take 0 psychic damage, or you can take 2 successes.
yes.
I will
But
take
if you-
2 success.
Okay, so you'll still take half damage then. You'll just take 2 successes as well, instead of 1. So you take 15 and half, so you take 7 psychic damage, but you have 2 passes. So, Pell, same situation. You get to choose which ability you wish to use.
Okay. I would like to try to brace.
Okay.
Like brace myself and I don't know, do like a little squat to get ready for the impact of the spear.
The character
And
braces
then-
themselves against the pain of the attack, trying to endure it. The exact description for Constitution.
Oh my god! I'm a genius.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw. DC 15.
Can I use my Indomitable?
Yes, you can.
Oh.
Wow. That's why fighters are good. Now, you get the same
Whiplash.
choice. Do you want 2 passes and half damage, or no damage and 1 pass?
I'll take no damage.
Okay. So you take no damage and 1 pass. So you have 1 success.
Sweet.
As it comes back to the top of Carrie, the 3 of you feel the force of the spear getting more and more pressurized towards you. It feels like the resistance is going to be harder and harder as time goes on.
Okay.
Carrie, which you can use the same ability again. There is no restriction. So if you wish to use Wisdom again, we can roll Wisdom, or if you want to use a different
Okay.
ability, we can do that.
Okay, let me think if I can come up with another. Okay, so I glance at my companions even while I'm, being borne down by this force, and I see that they both look pretty courageous.
Mm.
They're not dying, they're not getting like squished, and so I think, this whole time I have known that we have been working on this together and we have gotten this far, so we can do this. We got
We're
it.
all in this
That's right.
together.
Alright, roll me
That's
that
right.
save. You pass a higher DC this time of 20.
Oof.
The DC's not 20,
Okay.
but you pass with a 20. So you have
Yeah.
2 passes.
Okay.
As you guys all are passing and you're resisting, you kind of get the feeling from Elixion, wondering why he gave up his life to save others when they clearly wouldn't have done the same thing for him. Oh no.
I think I'm just gonna Hulk out again.
Alright.
I don't think there's a better
That's fine.
narrative option
That is-
here.
You're hulking out. You see your muscles and your veins all start to pop. Some of your little venous capsules start to erupt from your skin. You're starting to get a little bit of blood bursting out. It looks more like it's the Iridium curse. And a DC 14, or you're 14.
I'm gonna use luck and do it
Okay.
again.
You have to get a 17. This round is a 17.
No.
You have
Ooh.
1 failure and 2 passes. So you will take the
Yep.
full psychic damage as the pressure of it pushing down on you is just getting to be too much. You take 7 psychic damage, which really isn't that bad. Seeing as it
Really
could
is
be
not that bad.
24. Pell, you have 1 success, and you
Sweet.
see Ono's strength starting to give way a little bit. Carrie's kind of bracing herself mentally and shaking it off and bracing this force, and you feel it
Yeah.
exerting more pressure down on you.
Well, once I catch the spear and get a good grip on it, I'd like to try to push it sideways and
Okay.
off me.
Okay.
So strength.
All right. Go ahead and give me a strength saving throw.
No.
Oh my lord, man.
Can I use my thing that lets a friend reroll a saving throw?
Yeah, you can burn a charge on that.
I would like to burn a charge of that.
Okay.
Thank
go for
you.
It. Roll another strength save. 15. Unfortunately,
I tried.
with it being
Ah.
round 2 and the DC being
That's all good.
higher, it is not enough. You will take the full psychic damage of this. Of
Okay.
14 psychic damage.
Not bad. Not
All right, so you have 1 success and 1 failure. Carrie, you have equal with no, 2 successes. You
Yeah.
see your compatriots who you're thinking so highly of and how you've managed to push through everything together are starting to falter under the
Yeah.
pressure of this god's spear.
Okay, so I'm going to first of all call out to them, whether it's doing any good or not, it's flavor, and say,
Tasty.
Elixion had to do this by himself. We are not alone. And that was not in Carrie's voice at all. Oh well. And then I'm going to just say to Elixion in my head, it's not true that nobody would have helped you. You were just unfortunate because you didn't find those people.
You feel a sense of intrigue kind of wash over you all as he's kind of thinking about what you said.
Yeah, and I'm going to do another wisdom
Go for it.
save.
Another
That's
wisdom.
right.
DC, it goes up every time, so it's 19.
Shit. Okay,
So
that's one failure.
you have 1 failure, and so you'll take 18 psychic damage.
Okay.
Alright, so the DC now for everything is 19. Just so you all know. It goes up every round. So,
Yep.
oh no, you are feeling this press and down. Are you going to keep hulking out and trying to
I'm gonna keep hulking out, but I would just like to have the flavor is that after Carrie says that, my goal is to go and give Carrie a hug.
Okay.
And so I'm hulking out for hugs. I just want that on the record.
Hulking out for hugs, I believe, deserves inspiration, but it looks like you
Oh,
got a
good.
natural 20 anyway. So that counts.
Oh my god!
We'll say that you, since it's a pass for you, I assume you're going to choose 0 damage and a pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the 0 damage option because 2 isn't gonna help me. But does that mean that I save the thing and can go hug Carrie?
So, I will tell you what happens now. At least
Okay,
with
sorry.
you hear a whisper of Elixion in your mind that says, "Perhaps you will be remembered." Now, what about your companions? And now, mechanically, you are able to go and take the help action to assist,
Cool.
because you
I
can
was
move.
gonna ask.
So you can go and take the help action every round to help every single person. So you
Okay.
can move
will
to Pell, then
just-
you can move to Carrie, and you can bounce between and do the
I
help
will just
action.
remind you that you cannot move to Carrie because I have the fragment that will not let me take the help action.
No, you cannot give the help action. You can receive
What?
the help action. You can't take it.
Is that how it was phrased? I
it's-
can't take. Okay, I get
So
it.
you
All right.
yourself cannot take the help action, meaning that is an
I was
action
reading
you,
that as I
yes,
can't.
You can't receive
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yes, you can
Never
receive the help
mind.
action. You just
Yes.
cannot give the help action,
You
which
can't
is
give
probably
it.
what it should
I'm
say.
sorry.
No, you are good. So you can receive
That's
the help
worse.
action. So Ono, you can move to wherever you want each round, or you can basically crawl over and help. So you can give the
They're
help
both
action
at,
every
are they
single
both at 2? Or are they
time.
both at,
Yeah.
or is what, one?
No,
Oh,
Pell
well-
is at 1 because Pell decided
at 1?
to take 0 damage that first time.
Right.
That's
I'm
right,
torn
right.
because I feel like to match my going to give Carrie a hug, I feel like I would give her help first.
You can do
But
that.
then, no, I feel like
You can
then
help
we're
both
both-
of them. You can
because
just
then
stand
both
between
of us
them.
can help
You can
Hell
just-
if we're both good.
You can high five
So-
them both. How about that? Bam, 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 bam. High fives.
Aw, Alex is allowing hug power.
Hug
All right,
power!
so that was weird. It shouldn't have gone there. Pell, you are up. You have the help action. So any ability that you choose to do this with, you have advantage from Ono giving you her helping inspiration.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just try one more big push to get it off to the side.
Okay. Do you have 1 success or 2 successes?
1.
Okay, so you need 3. So 21, you do pass it this second time around. You still take half damage of 7.
Okay,
So-
no problem.
You are
Beautiful.
pushing it off, and you're resisting, you're digging your heels in, and you're feeling your calves engage, your knees kind of lock out a little bit, and you're able to push down through your whole lower body and brace yourself for this force that's pushing you further and further down, almost like it's trying to put the entirety of the Netherdeep onto your bones.
Mm.
There.
Carrie, you have Ono coming over, giving you some hug powers
Mhm.
to try and push through. The DC has risen once more. It is now a 21.
Okay. So this is gonna be wisdom saving throw again. So when I see that that apparently Ona has shaken it off, and I look over and Pell, I might not be able to see the spear moving off of him, but I can see that there's something about his stature, you know, and the way he's kind of muscling through it that's looking really positive. So I think, okay, I was
Okay.
right. Ioun has actually helped me realize that I need people.
Mhm.
And that's a huge, huge lesson for Carrie to learn. And then so she says to Elixian again, you know, we are attempting to help you right now.
We are
So you are not without friends here.
Okay.
And here we go. Shit.
Unfortunately,
that's
it
two
is
failures.
2 failures.
Can I
and
wait? Can I do my thing again? I feel like I don't like 2 failures. It sounds bad.
2 failures.
'Cause
Yes, you can certainly do your thing.
Two failures sounds icky. It means that they only need one more failure for something, and I don't like that.
Yep, you can burn a charge, and it allows you to, I believe, re-roll, right?
I believe.
A normal roll, I assume, not at advantage this time.
Yes, it would just basically be, double check here. I think that's how
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, it just says to enable that creature to re-roll the saving throw, potentially turning the failure into a success.
Yep.
Creature must use new roll. So
Yep, so
presumably.
yeah, because the other one was with the help action, so 10. Still,
Hmm.
you feel it push down harder on you.
Okay.
And you will take this much more psychic damage. You take 16 more psychic damage, and you have
Okay.
2 failures.
How's she looking psychic damage wise?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Oh
I mean,
no.
you know, I assume that 3 failures is not going to be good, but
Oh no, you're good. You don't have to make any more saves. You turn over to Pell, and Pell, once again, you have Ono there cheering you on. You
Yeah.
can try to resist, because you're at 2 and 2 as well, right?
I'm at 2 and 1.
2 and 1. Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna just hold on, try to get a good grip. I'm gonna try to do con here.
All right.
Come on,
And
Kel.
just gather my strength for a big final push if I have to do it again.
Yes. Oh my
What
god.
Mercer?
With that third and well now 4th success, I'm guessing you want to take the success to get to 3 and take 0 damage too.
Yes.
You feel the pressure of the betrayer god's eye and spear kind of let up, and you push up and just break through the force wall that's above you, and you feel your body feel free to move again. And you see Carrie still struggling. But Carrie, it is your turn.
Yep. So can I see visibly that both my companions are?
Yes, you can.
And I'm holding your hand or giving you
Yeah.
a hug or whatever amount of physical contact you want.
Yeah. All right. So this time I'm going to look at Pell and Ono, and I'm just gonna smile, even though I'm, you know, like struggling, and say, whatever happens, it is all right. Yes? We've come this far. We have come this far. And we continue on no matter what happens now. And I'm going to make my wisdom saving throw.
No.
It's a higher DC. It's 23, and you got a 25.
Yeah!
You
Power of friendship.
that was you were getting
You
close
ready
to max
for that
roll.
final speech,
I
You were
know.
getting close.
I know.
You look at your friends and you take in their belief in you, the strength that they have. You take it on as your own, knowing that you are all there for and with each other. And as you break out of the force of this betrayer god's spear and pressure, the water around you becomes free of that force. You have all felt the betrayer god's fury, as Elixian did. The towering image of the one-eyed god disappears into the ocean streams, and the chamber stands empty once more. As you look around, you see that part of the north wall crumbles away, creating a jagged open doorway between this grotto and another one.
I'm gonna pop a healing potion.
I would say wait on that for a second.
Okay.
I mean, you certainly can if you want to, but you know.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm just
big
saying,
dude.
I'm bloodied, so.
Well, DM said to hold, so I think
know,
we hold.
exactly.
We take the meta knowledge.
Yeah. So I just like, Carrie just sits down on the ground for a second, and I guess one doesn't catch one's breath if one doesn't breathe, but she just needs a hot second.
Ono is going to like slowly start to like arms around and just be like waiting for permission for the hug, and
Mhm.
like maybe not actually say any words, but just like slowly and like giving you
It's like,
lots of time to like
uh,
shrug it off.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Carrie just reaches her hand up, pulls Ono down.
After a second, Ono's gonna like reach out an arm and bring Belle into the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys progressing up into the next chamber?
Hell yes, we are.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
As the three of you
Hell yes.
progress up into this chamber, an oval portal with glowing edges appears in the middle of this room, floating between the hands of a giant statue depicting Elixian in armor. Suspended vertically over the water, the portal is 10 feet tall and 5 feet wide. Through it, you can see the giant statues that occupy the first chamber you arrived in when you landed in the Netherdeep. In all of your heads, you hear the whisper of Elixian's voice once more. You have endured. Take this opportunity to recover and prepare for what yet lies in wait.
Does this mean like long rest place? Or
This portal, there is a portal that you can climb in. It connects you to the very first room. So if we were to do this, you can basically portal from here to the safety of down here. You can rest right here at the entrance. You know that you have cleared everything, bar one tunnel from here to where you just were, and the portal does not disappear. It's basically a fast travel point between here and there, and you can jump between the two.
Save point.
And
Quick
if you
save.
wish to set up shop here and rest, you certainly can long rest here.
I would love to check out. No. Okay, wait. There's one more tunnel that we haven't checked out. Is that the last possible place that we haven't gone yet?
In this area, but there is another
in the
way.
area.
There is another
okay.
way from
That's what I
another
thought.
side. Yeah. So.
I'd be tempted to try one more thing before we long rest.
I 100% agree. If we can handle another tunnel, Pell can.
I feel like after that short rest, I'm good for another thing. I still have a few things up my sleeve.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys want to go back to where that other tunnel door was that you did not investigate, correct?
That's what I would say.
Okay.
That's what I would say. I don't know what the rest of y'all think.
Okay.
I want to do it.
All right. Yeah.
Sorry. I feel like I haven't put as many healing potions as we have into my inventory. So I'm just kind of trying to look at that. I mean, I think I have the number of greater ones that I'm supposed to have.
Here, I'm going to patch up Carrie and Ono too.
Okay.
With my healing kit.
A band-aid.
A little band-aid.
Does it come with a kiss on the boob?
So this, of course, it wouldn't heal anything for them. This one's for Ono.
Oh, hello.
And this one's for Carrie.
Thank you.
That brings me like pretty good.
It's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
And I got better at it, man. With all the fighting we've been doing, it better be good by now.
I think I'm gonna take a healing potion. I'm gonna save the greater one though.
As you guys are there, are you wanting to go back through that one place you did not go before? Just to clarify.
Yes.
Yes.
I think, yeah,
Alright.
if we clear out this
Okay.
this area, that makes my OCD heart pretty happy.
Okay. So I will do this. So you guys, I'm just gonna say you guys do whatever, because you know that you can come back here and you can portal through. You know the one door that took you into the area where you just had the pressure challenge. That door, the entrance is sealed, and as you're looking through this tunnel, you can see all the way back there, back through it. It's basically a straight line to that, and that door has not reopened, so that door stays sealed. I actually need to do this just so there's like an extra little door there, because that door does not reappear once it closes. It's a door that stays shut. But yes, so let me drag you guys. So you guys are basically, here's where you were when you went up north into, when you guys went into the room before the pressure. This is where you fought the waves of like the turtle and all those guys. And now here, and this over here is the tunnel that you have not gone through. And since I assume that's where you want to go, because it's what you have said,
Yeah.
you guys make your way through this little tunnel, and you end up in this little chamber. And there's nothing in this little chamber, it's just an open spot. And I will tell you that you can go all the way to the end of the tunnel over here, and you will see that it ends in what looks to be a dead end. But if this is like you think it is, you understand this is likely a secret door of its own.
Let
I
me
mean,
do
like,
my perception at advantage.
Yeah, go ahead.
Got that sentinel shield on my arm.
You see that this tunnel, as you go down, as you're like following it, it gets very steeply goes down, descending almost vertically. And you see that this tunnel is very dimly lit by red light emanating from the underside of what you know this to be a secret door. As you go towards there, however, you have the opportunity to not open the door or push the door open. You tell me what you want.
Well, I will point it out to my companions first and say, this red light is never anything good. What do we think we should do here?
I mean, we're gonna go through it, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
Regardless of whether or not it's the
I
right
think we're
decision,
ready.
I feel like we're gonna go through it, right?
Well, let us not assume that we can perfectly handle anything that is in there. Let us still be cautious and work together, yes?
Oh no is confused because Carrie's accent makes it sound like she's saying lettuce, and she keeps getting distracted by salad, and she's just like,
I don't
no,
like
she's saying,
salad.
she keeps just being like salad. No wait, not salad. Focus.
Let's do
All
it.
right.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
I'd like to go first though, if you don't mind. I currently am at the caboose of this group. I don't know if I can actually fit through the tunnel, but I just, if that first wave of whatever comes out of there, I'd prefer if it hit me. But I mean, at least not Carrie. For the record, Pell and I have a little bit more of ability to take a hit.
Yeah.
I think.
That is not wrong.
So you want to go through the door first. So what's the order you're going through the door?
I don't care, but I would like to volley to go first. If Pell tries to fight me, I will let him go first. But I just don't want Carrie to go first. You know?
I'm cool with going last. Or
Carrie's
should I
in
be in the
it!
middle?
I'll go last.
Yeah, I don't think anything will come behind us.
Well,
Yeah.
and I mean, I'm not weak if something does come behind us. And I
Yeah.
have very high perception right now, so.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna open.
You very easily find the door that she pointed out. And as you open the door, a guttural roar leaves the throat of a young warrior as he cleaves through the foes in front of him. Another vision you find yourself in. His rapid breathing makes allied soldiers around him skittish. Omen of malice. One hisses to another, don't get on his bad side. And as you finish pushing the door open, let me describe to you what you all see.
Okay.
Floating 20 feet above the floor, in the middle of this chamber, rotating slowly on a slightly tilted vertical axis, is a ruidium sphere, pockmarked with crater-like indentations. The moon-like sphere is not quite 50 feet in diameter. Two giant sharks, their mouths and skin encrusted with ruidium, swim around the moon's equator in opposite directions. Thermal vents in the floor heat the grotto and bathe the lower hemisphere of the moon in red light.
Wait.
And we don't immediately die?
Do we touch
Cool.
it?
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, I
we
already
touch
want to
it?
touch it.
Does it look like it's, I don't know, connected to anything? Powering anything?
It looks like a moon.
When the moon hits your eye.
It's so
That's
warm.
no moon.
Oh, I want to explore down there, but we got a big thing in front of us.
I wonder, okay, I'm
Maybe
just
one
curious.
step at a time.
I'm just curious. Because, you know, we're supposed to destroy everything down here.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if this has anything to do with that goal.
Sure. I see your point. I follow.
But Meta, you did say there were other areas, right, Alex?
You can see right beside you another tunnel too.
Oh man.
Yeah, right here. You can also see across the way another tunnel up here.
I was
God
saying,
damn
what's
it.
this right here?
This over here is not a tunnel. This is, I'll just move you over there.
Okay.
It's just a little piece. It's like a little alcove of land.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
you
not
know-
another tunnel. That's just a piece of corner.
We're
So,
gonna have to kill these sharks.
Mm-hmm. I really want to try throwing something at the moon.
I know.
Go
I
for
want
it.
to like
Or, like,
poke it with my sword or something.
It's 50 feet in the
I
air, remember,
mean,
so you'll have to throw
yeah.
something in there. Or cast a spell or do something if that's what you
Well,
want to do.
is this a room without water? Are we still swimming?
Yes.
Okay, so
Pretty sure. Let me double check here.
we would have to swim up. We could swim out to it.
No. So there are
Okay.
steam and thermal fissures in the floor.
So how are the sharks?
So it's yes and no. Like
Okay.
it's not
You
like
know.
ocean water swimming. It's like a different plane of high pressure. Feels like you're underwater and you can swim up there, and the sharks are swimming around it, but it's not water. If that makes sense. You're not like in the ocean of water. You're still in the same place as you were. You're just now in the vents of fury. So you're like in the bottom of you're in like an underwater volcano. How you can still swim and you have the underwater thermal vents.
Okay.
You're like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was like,
Doesn't make
sense.
That's the best way I can think to describe it, because that's kind of what it is. It's like an underwater
but now it kind of
thermal
does make
portion of a
sense.
volcano. Yeah, that's where anything that's red is that.
Okay.
So think of it that way.
So are the thermal vents like?
They're just around there environmentally.
I'm just wondering if there's like a lot of them. Would we have to be swimming over them to be doing anything in here?
You can avoid them unless otherwise.
Okay. Because I mean, before we do anything with the spear, I would rather take out the sharks if we're wanting to be goofing around in here.
I see your point. I would like to get more shark soup.
Short
True. These are ruidium infected though.
Oh, that sounds terrible. You're right. That's
Yeah.
a bad spice.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
Yeah. Sorry, not sorry.
You feel, all of you, a sense of bitterness and malice. Just in general.
Uh-oh.
since you have come in here, it feels like the feeling coming over you is that of no longer regret, more of bitterness and malice.
Okay, I'm gonna say out loud, Alexian, what do you wish us to see here? What are we meant to learn here?
I want you to suffer like I have.
Ooh.
His voice audibly different than before, no longer with that regretful, sorrowful tone, more of malicious anger and bitterness.
Okay.
A lot shorter than before in tone.
You indeed have very much to be angry about. You have suffered greatly, more than almost anyone I have ever met. Will you feel better if you make us suffer who are trying to help you?
I gotta say, Schadenfreude is like, it's pretty strong.
You don't get a verbal response, but you just feel bitterness and hatred kind of boiling up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like he took on what you said, but there's no response to it verbally.
Right.
And you notice that this time the voices, rather than being whispers in your head, they're loud. They're booming throughout the
Alexian
chambers.
is shouting at us.
He is screaming.
Is everyone else hearing that very loudly, or is it just me?
Also, here's because you wanted to see where you were talking about fighting the boys. They're there.
Okay.
They're up there 50 feet, swimming around the moon
Yeah.
in opposite directions.
Like they're guarding it?
Like they're just kind of swimming around like it's their home, yes.
Okay.
Like they're in orbit with the moon. Sharks in orbit.
This has suddenly become super weird. Okay.
Wait. This is suddenly super weird? Pepper,
Suddenly.
No.
Suddenly.
So what's your plan? What you want to do?
No, what you gonna do?
I don't like those guys.
I don't like anything about this.
Why is Alexion acting differently, man?
Well, I think
Yeah, I thought we were
The
buds.
we might have
Ruidium!
yes, the Ruidium, and we might have somehow worked against the chronology of these visions. I don't know. But I do feel, yes, that
What, are
that
you
the
saying that
Ruidium
maybe we should have gone down this tunnel earlier and then, like, logistically it would have made more sense?
possibly yes.
Perhaps
Yes.
this earlier tunnel that we avoided until this time might have actually been a thing we might have been better to see earlier? Weird.
Wild, dude.
It's just a theory.
So what is your plan?
Okay, so on the table we have touch the moon, kill the sharks, investigate other tunnels. Was there anything else on the table, just for the
Leave
record?
screaming?
Oh, I mean, sure. Always on the table.
Yeah.
Me personally, I think we kill the sharks.
No, the sharks are swimming up there in the place we can't swim to.
You can swim up there.
No, we can swim up there.
They're
We can swim up there.
They're just swimming.
Okay.
They're just
Well, can the sharks like hear us right now as we're down here plotting potentially maybe killing them? Are the sharks actually bad guys? Do we know this? Maybe we're the bad guys.
I feel like if nothing else, they need to be taken out of their misery because they are infected.
Oh, that is true. You know what? I do keep forgetting that they are infected, and I just keep thinking them as good little shark boys.
Well, as a druid, I will tell you, they are horrendously unnatural and they offend me by their existence.
Well then fuck them. If they offend you, they offend me, and I'm gonna go punch them.
I guess we go punch him.
Like, I feel like with that, oh no, if no one stops her, it's just gonna start swimming up.
Okay.
Just
I'm going to look at Pal just right before Ona does that and say, would you like to try our new maneuver? There is a way I think we can do it underwater.
I would love to.
All right.
And I'd love to also. I want to use my new ring as we do this, if I can.
Your new ring?
I guess not very new. The ring of shooting stars
Oh.
that we got a long time ago that I never used yet.
Oh, nice. That's fine. All right, so
Well, I would certainly lead with that before anybody's up there.
okay, that's fine. So you are going to so I get this right. You're gonna wild shape into what you're gonna wild shape into. Pel's gonna jump on top of you. You're gonna shoot from the ring of shooting stars at one of the sharks, and then I assume Ono's gonna swim up and attack the other corrupted giant shark. Do I have this correct?
And then I'm going to charge.
Well,
Do we want to just go all ham on one, or do we
See-
think that, like, based on our previous knowledge of how difficult these are, like, because I feel like I'd go ham on one.
You guys can totally gang up.
we can
on
go
one.
ham on one.
I think, yeah.
I don't think
yeah.
I'm gonna use the ring because
Okay.
it's lightning and fire damage.
Okay.
So,
Oh, that's a good point.
I don't think that one's gonna happen.
Okay.
Yep.
So what are you wild shaping into, Carrie?
Hammerhead shark, please.
All right.
Woo.
Is there hammerhead
Can I
shark
use-
stats, or is there like a regular?
I
shark
haven't been
stat?
able to find any, so can I just go ahead and use the reef shark?
Yeah, as long as it's CR1 or below. Because that's your.
It is. It's a half.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, you can certainly use that. As you wild shape into a reef shark and Pel hops up onto you, which one are you guys going to attack? Just so I know where to put you guys.
So we're gonna do the thing where I get advantage because Pell is on my back. I'm being his noble steed,
Okay.
and then if I hit, Pell gets to take a regular attack, and I don't attack
Yeah.
Okay.
because
so-
I've got enough room to charge them.
Okay. So you're gonna charge. Which one are you guys going towards?
I like this one.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
because.
Yeah, fuck that one in
A
particular.
little bit more room to charge.
That was annoying, man.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so attack. Shall we call this just a melee weapon attack?
Oh, I like this. It's called breaking the curse.
Oh,
So here's what happens. Oh, is that just a short little thing? That'd be sad if that's it. I think that's it.
yeah, because I think that's like if you do a little magic. And
Well,
take
we're gonna do
sauce.
this deep down in the eye. That's what we're doing. Anyway, so you guys, you wild shape, Pel gets on, and you guys charge towards this one. Ono then charges towards this one. And as you guys are charging, a couple of things are all gonna happen simultaneously.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So, 3 things happen alongside your things. So, you guys see from behind you, a door blasts open in the vents of fury right here. So you
Okay.
guys basically all move over towards this shark, right? So you're here, and I'm gonna say, oh no, you're probably here too. You guys can get there pretty quick. That door opens. You see the shark sees you coming at it and looks and is ready for you to attack. It won't react to you getting there because you're gonna get there before it can do anything. The other shark snaps to and looks like it's gonna come over to attack you guys as well. And then you see on the moon dozens of eyeballs open.
Oh god.
I need everybody to make
Dozens of
DC
Eyeball
15
check.
wisdom saving throws.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
No.
Can I
Oh,
do
yeah.
the thing?
Yes.
I would like to do the thing.
You can do the thing.
Roll again.
Let's see if it changes. Oh
It
yeah.
does. For
Oh
the
yeah.
worse. All right, and you get to roll yours for me too, Ono. So, as a wise shark, charging your way, focused solely on your goal, you ignore the eyes. But the dozens of eyes that are there, all gaze cursedly at your friends. We'll start with you, Ono. Roll me a d6. And then
Sorry,
roll me
roll a what?
roll me a d6, Ono, and then Pel, you also roll a d6 right after. 2.
2.
Okay.
Oh,
And 6. All right, great. So,
hope that's good.
in your mind, this curse is called, oh no, Agent of Doom.
Oh, no.
In your mind, a voice that
Oh, no.
sounds like Elixian's says, "Those you love must die for your greatness, and believe me, I feel your pain. And then this is the curse for you. While within 30 feet of you, your allies have disadvantage on their saving throws until this curse on you ends. And Pell, you have the Vortex of Malice. In your mind,
Okay.
a voice that sounds like Elixian's says, embrace the malice that swirls deep within your heart as it does within mine. And, oh man, this is rude. This is what happens to you, pal. You can't take the help action, nor can you use a spell, magic item, or class feature, including feats, to restore. And I'm saying including feats because it's a feature now of your class to restore hit points or grant temporary hit points to another creature until this curse on you ends.
Ew.
But you guys can
Okay.
now take your attacks on this shark, and then we'll go into initiative after
Ragey
Sharknado.
shark.
It's very nasty.
Is it reasonable to say that I like either rage as I do this attack
Yeah.
or raged on my way up there or something?
You raged on your way there.
Cool.
I'm gonna roll these independently of each other.
Ragey shark, do. Ragey shark.
All right.
Ragey
Uh,
shark.
Carrie can heal me with a spell, right? It's not like I just don't gain hit points or anything.
Correct. You cannot do anything to another creature. You can heal yourself.
Right.
You just can't heal
Okay.
somebody else.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
we're fine.
Yeah, you just can't use any of your healing features on
We're
anybody
good.
else.
So, okay.
I'm a piggy.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
And you can't take the help action either, which you don't really do that often, so, you know.
Okay, here I go with my attempt to do the charge attack.
So, cool.
That didn't come across as advantage. Let me roll just one more time. Don't know why it didn't.
It's gonna
So,
hit.
23.
Yes, it will hit.
Okay, that means that Pell gets to take a normal attack.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
You know
we
what?
are doing good.
You know what? This is the first time we've tried it in combat.
Oh!
It's fine.
Hold on. My ruidium thing, yeah?
What's your... Oh, yeah, you have to roll on the table. Roll me a charisma saving throw, my man.
Charisma?
It is a charisma saving throw.
This is not going well.
So it's a DC 20 charisma saving throw, which I don't think you can even pass unless you roll a crit, which you didn't.
I have a
So-
+1.
So you now have 1 level of exhaustion and 1 level of ruidium corruption, which means the ruidium
Sweet.
kind of crawls off of the sword and on your body, and so the outside of your armor starts to get this like bloody red scarlet glaze over it, like this like flickering of red, and your body, you are now feeling a level of exhaustion. So,
Oh yeah.
all right.
Great start to the special
and,
attack.
Oh no, you are raging and you can get 1 attack
I'm
with your surprise
sorry.
attack.
No, you're good. You're good.
So we'll say you can rage and swing off one of your swings at the shark as you're getting up there.
Wait, hold on. I just want to see. Does it? No. Okay.
Also, carry roll.
If I know I'm doing one, can I pull up my battle axe and do a two-handed battle axe on it instead of
Absolutely.
my claw?
Yeah.
I'm saving my claw for later.
You certainly can. 22 does certainly hit for 10. Cool.
Was that two-handed or one-handed when it rolled? It was two-handed,
1d
you're good.
1d10.
We're
Yeah.
good.
Cool.
Yep.
So that's that.
Yep.
All right. I actually want to. I want to
It's
find.
still gonna add rage, so +3. 13.
That's weird. Okay. Cool. -3. Carrie, roll me some initiative 2, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You are fine. Let's see if there's a thing for this, because there might be. I don't know. We're gonna go. See battle 16. All right, not bad at all. Cool. I'm checking to see if there's no ocean battle. Screw it. We're just gonna go back to what we were at before with the battling, and so we're gonna hit you with the Netherdeep, and we're gonna go drown sailors battling. That sounds good.
Nothing ominous there.
All right, so as you guys are all there, it is this corrupted giant shark's turn. You see some of the blood that is floating off of it. It seems to recoalesce into its wounds and heal it up just a little bit. It's gonna turn and take a bite at the thing that hit it, meaning you, oh no. So it's gonna take a bite at you. 15? I think that misses.
That against me? Yeah, that
Yes. Ooh, these things have an additional ability if they hit you. This could end very badly. Carrie.
Okay.
Carrie, make me a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw, please. As you see the red corruption of Iridium emanating from this shark kind of makes a maelstrom around all of you and starts trying to infiltrate you through your open orifices. So, Wisdom
And
save,
I'm
please.
doing that at disadvantage, correct?
You sure are.
Because Ono's within 30 feet of me.
Yes, that is. Let me. That saving throws, I believe, is what it said. Yes. So, I'm laughing. Sorry, I can't stop laughing because Katie just heard me say that sentence about open orifices, and now I can't. It's like, what kind of sentence is that? I'm like, I don't know, and it was funny. Anyway, it was a horrifying one.
I was wondering it myself.
You take 8 psychic maelstrom brain hole damage. So the ruidium crawls into your hammerhead nostrils and gills and crawls up into your brain, almost like a brain worm, and just like grabs down on you. But yeah,
Okay.
you take 8 psychic damage, and it is your turn.
Okay. Hang on, just gotta track Sharky health.
Sharky health.
Sharky health. Oh, I hate
feel
that.
like
Thanks.
this
I hate
episode
it.
title should just be do.
Thanks. I hate it. Okay. I don't want to try the charge again, but I might as well stay a shark. So I'm gonna go bitey.
Okay.
I'm gonna go bite.
Chom chom. That misses.
God damn it. Okay, that's
Not
my
by
turn.
much, but it misses. Oh no, make me a wisdom saving throw. You do not have disadvantage though, because you pass it, so cool. So no.
Because I'm not
you're not your
within
ally.
30 feet of me.
But you're also not your ally.
Yeah.
You are within 30 feet of yourself. You're just not one of your own allies.
I don't know. I'm my own ally.
All right. What do you want to do?
Okay, can I like strafe around so that I'm flanking?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Cool. So I do that, and then I'm gonna do my 4 attacks.
Cool. So you
Clock,
swim.
clock, clock, clock.
As you swim around,
gonna be
you kind
fun.
of slide your battle axe up onto your shell, and just your claws all come out ready to go.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you for the narrative.
I
piece
got
that
He's
I
a
you.
got.
Wolverine
I
turtle.
got you. All right, give me them attacks.
Damn.
All right, so they all hit.
They all hit. Ooh, even the 16.
It doesn't have a very high AC.
Okay, so +3 to all of these, except for the one that should actually be not +5. So, 10,
42, I think.
13.
So 37 damage.
Oh,
Great.
so- Oh, I see what I did. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that is your turn. Pell, it is your turn. You are on this shark, fighting a shark. Make me a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw at disadvantage because Ono is within 30 feet of you.
Yes.
You take this much psychic damage as the emanations of this iridium, rather than come from, like, the ones that are coming off the shark join with the corruption on your skin and kind of get bolstered, and they grab onto underneath your armored helm and just clasp on your head like you have a vice grip on your skull.
Okay.
That'll be 9 psychic damage.
Yikes. Okay. We'll try to ignore the pain. I'll try swinging at the shark, getting
Both hit.
around the head, trying to aim at the fins here.
40 damage. Off the
Oh
rip.
my god, really?
Yeah, you did 10 and
Oh.
10 and 11 and 9.
Wow,
40
okay.
damage.
Wow.
Jesus.
Uh-huh.
I'll take it.
Is that your turn?
Is he flanking with me?
You are flanking, so technically you roll them both again and see if you get crits.
Just for the potential crit?
Yeah,
Just
just do it. So,
Oh.
yeah, Tony, so roll, yeah, we'll just say that was the 1 roll and 2 rolls. And
Cool.
since that's 24 and 20, I'll just take 4 more damage off of it, because that's what it would
Yes,
basically
sir.
roll out to anyway. Well, let me see.
Uh,
Yeah, because it would be 24 and 20, yeah, so 4. And this shark's looking bad.
Doing good.
Alright, that your turn?
That is my turn.
Cool, this shark,
I mark it.
yes, you mark it. So, do you remember in Armageddon where they have to slingshot the moon?
Oh, no, you are
This,
not.
this corrupted giant shark slingshots the moon with the
No,
dozens of
you are
eyeballs right around the back to flank the other shark.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we go. You just got slingshotted. You got moonshotted. Advantage attack on the shark. 28 for 23 damage.
Who's the shark hitting?
You. Shark on shark
Me?
action. Yes.
I am dropped out of shark form.
Okay. And the rest of whatever damage you lost. How much HP does a shark have?
I was at 22.
Okay, so
So,
1 carries
14.
over. Yep. Okay. So you take 23 total damage, and then whatever's left over from shark carries over. And then roll me a charisma saving throw DC 17 at disadvantage because Ono is within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
I feel like if Ono like realizes that you guys are at disadvantage, she is just never gonna come near you again, and it's gonna be very sad.
So, as part of its bite, because they're ruidium corrupted, you know from your items that ruidium is charisma based. You, from this bite, as you get shapeshifted back from shark form into normal carry form, you feel a little bit more tired, and you take 1 level of exhaustion.
Right. Cool.
And that was that shark's turn. It is this shark's turn now, and this shark is gonna do the only thing that makes sense, and it's gonna chomp on the thing that just roasted its life in front of it, because it can see you, and its buddy just came up, so it's gonna try and bite you at advantage with flanking. Pel. 23?
Okay.
Am I able-
Yeah.
Am I able to do my sentinel reaction thing when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you? You can use a reaction to make an attack.
Yes.
It says melee weapon attack. Claws count?
Yeah, they count.
Cool.
So
I'm
yes, you can certainly attack it. Pel, you'll take
I'm-
21 piercing unless there's a way for you
I'm
to.
gonna use my warding maneuver.
Okay.
Along with the shield.
Alright,
Which,
so
no
roll
matter
it.
what I roll.
Okay, cool. So it will miss you, correct? Is that how that goes?
Yeah.
I can still attack though, right? It doesn't have to succeed on the attack, it just has to make an attack on someone else.
Correct. It just has to make an attack on you. Alright, so it will miss with a DC of 28. Yes. But the 21 will hit it. For a total of 9. Because you'll get that 3 from ranging. Okay. Cool. Alright. Carrie, it is your turn.
I was afraid of that. Because I'm still figuring out what I want to do. Is it possible? Okay, hear me out.
I love anything that starts with "Okay, hear me out."
Hear
Like,
me
that
out,
is
you guys.
the best D&D ideas start with "Okay, hear me out." Like,
I get this from watching Pat Rothfuss play Acquisitions Incorporated. Yeah. So we're swimming.
Correct.
Would you?
astute observation. Thank you.
Would you shut up? I'm known for my keen eye for the obvious. Okay. Would you say that we're all like on kind of a level plane with each other right now?
Yeah.
What's happening here?
So, and the sharks are way bigger than us.
They are considered huge aberrations. Yes.
Is there a world in which?
There is, in fact, a world.
Shh. I'm not going to tell you to shut up because you're the DM.
Yeah.
Is
Anyway.
there a world in which Carrie can use her spreading spores feature and hurl that spore cube in such a way up above the sharks so it's only affecting the sharks?
Did you hear that voice? That was fun.
And if you say no, that's fine.
mm,
But I'm just trying to have fun with the environment here.
Yes, I'm just trying to find something. I'm gonna use this real quick. it's a cube, right? It's a cube.
It is.
Square.
And I will tell you, I can't do it until I am a symbiotic entity, but I'm asking you beforehand.
Yeah, sure. I'll say you can maneuver it. Now, like if the sharks
Okay.
dive down lower to get beneath you, because you guys effectively
Then of
swam
course.
up 50 feet in the air to get to
Right.
where they were. So you guys are all like 50
Mhm.
feet up in the air right now,
Mhm.
or in the water,
Yeah.
should I say? But yes, you could do that.
Okay, thank you. That I just needed kind of a judgment on that.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna go ahead and take my bonus action to get all infected and shit.
That's an action.
Is it an action? Okay.
Sadly.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do. And then
But you can immediately use your bonus action to
Yep.
spreading spores. So
Yep,
you can do
yep.
both those in one turn.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and get my temp HP and Hockaloogie.
Alright, and so this one lets you bonus action. When your symbiotic is active, you can hurl spores up to 30 feet away. When they swirl on a scientific cube for a minute, spores disappear early if you use it again, or dismiss the bonus action, or if you're not active.
I can't do that yet though.
It's a bonus action, so you can. When it's active, so if you action
okay.
activate it, then you can immediately do it.
Okay, yeah. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
So when it moves there or starts its turn there, they take your damage unless it succeeds on a con save. So basically, you'll throw it, and then on their turns they'll make their saves, and I'm just gonna put.
So it's just like Moonbeam or whatever.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna put it right there, just so it'll hit them both, and it's kind of out the way a little bit, but I know it's above both of them.
You're right. And I'm gonna say, don't swim into any of those. I'm pointing at the spores that are kind of swirling around the shark heads now.
All right. So you got your symbiotic entity up, and that's what 35 temporary HP for you.
It's 40.
40 now. Look at you go.
Cool. No.
All right. So you're up with that. Oh no, it is your turn.
Oh
you are
no.
still flanking with Pell.
Oh, no.
I'm I'm just gonna do what I do. I will do as I do.
Rawr.
Claw, 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 claw.
Why'd you roll 5 times?
I didn't mean to.
That's fine.
We're just
but
excited, Alex.
all four, those first 4 all hit. So give me the damage on all of them. So you got 6 for your first one.
Oh, I don't know how it did the damage of that first one.
I don't know. Alright, so
No,
we'll just do the bottom 4 because they're all there. And we'll use the last one. Instead of 5, it's 3 plus 12. So
Yeah.
8 plus 6 plus 11 plus 3 plus 12. It's dead.
cool.
And you're
Can
not close enough
I-
that you can carry damage through because you're.
Yeah. But can I swoop de doop de doo over here?
Sure.
40 feet.
That your turn.
I'm at least, on my way to flanking.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
fine.
quite, but
Cool. Remember the boxes are 10 feet squares. So.
Yeah.
Pell, it is. Your
I assume that the measurement feature worked correctly.
Yeah.
And cool. That's where I moved myself to. I have to run to the bathroom, but
You're fine.
assume that if it comes back to my turn, I'm gonna do the same thing I always do.
Sounds good to me.
And otherwise, just forfeit reactions and stuff.
Okay.
If there's anything interesting that happens.
All right. Pell.
I will once again try to swing at the fins and
Roll
immobilize.
me a DC 17 Wisdom save, please.
I'll do that first.
Or take 12 psychic damage. It's at disadvantage because Ono's right there. I forgot to have Ono roll that damage, roll the thing too. So I'll have her do it when she comes back.
Do I get advantage on this? For
You
any reason?
have disadvantage actually.
On the attack rolls?
No, on your Wisdom save. Oh, which you failed,
Oh,
so you
yeah.
take 12 psychic damage. But no, you are not flanking with Ono right now. She could not get into it.
Sweet.
I mean, you could maneuver yourself to be in
Could
a
I?
flanking
Yeah.
position. Yeah, you would just be
I'm
down.
gonna just
down right there.
scoot over there.
Yeah, you can get flanking down there. Go
And
for it.
I would love to just swing from under him or something.
So the first one hits, the second one will miss, however.
Sweet. And I will mark it as well.
Okay. Bam. Alright, so the shark, let me do his
And
little
I'm
thing
also
here.
going to second wind.
Alright, so the shark got their little bit of HP back. It's gonna make a con save of 13, which I think fails. So it's gonna take your spore damage from your halo spores.
Excellent.
I think
Let
it's,
me roll that.
was it 2d8?
Very big.
Yes.
So you get 11 HP back, pal. Look at that. Solid stuff.
No, this is still saying. Oh wait, yeah, okay. So let me just hit this
It's
twice.
yeah. So 12. Okay. And it's not immune to that damage. Cool. All right. So it is the shark's turn. It's surrounded, so I'm gonna roll a d6 to see who it attacks. 1 to 2 be Ono, 3, 4 is Carrie, and 5, 6 is you, pal.
There.
Pal. All right. It's gonna attack you, pal. You are missing hit points, so it does get advantage on you.
Nasty. Okay.
It's not gonna hit you, so. Honestly, you and Ono are the two best for it to attack. So,
Yeah.
you know, that is its turn. Carrie, roll me wisdom save, disadvantage, DC
Sure.
17.
Delighted to.
9, so you take this much psychic damage. So 12. I forgot, Ono, when it was your turn, because you started within 15 feet of that other shark, to roll me a wisdom save. So I remembered that when you were gone. So just roll me that wisdom save. Cool. And so you'll just take this much from before. So 2 psychic damage from before.
Cool.
But Carrie, it is your turn. You take the 12
1 psychic damage because I'm resistant.
Oh yeah, so 1. Yeah, anybody who has psychic resistance, you take half damage on the psychics. So, but I think it's just you from the shield.
I think it is just me, but like.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't.
But
I don't.
yeah, so you take 12 from the psychic Carrie, and
Yeah.
it is your turn.
Yep. Is there light emanating from where this door?
That would be Correctamundo.
Okay. Well, I think this is really the first moment I've been kind of turned around facing it. So can I take a quick moment and see what I can see over there?
In the middle of that chamber that you can see from back here, you see that a bright mote of light is floating in the middle of the air, seeming to be inside of something, but you can't quite make out what it's inside of because it's kind of out of your view just a little bit. 'Cause
Does
the
it
shark's in the
sort of
way.
look like?
It looks
does
exactly like one of
like
those lights
the-
that you have seen.
Okay, so like one of those little ones.
Yep.
I'm just kind of wondering if there's something in there that would help with these curses on us. Okay, so I am going to oh my god, sorry. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and shillelagh my staff
Okay.
as my bonus action. And take a swing at this shark. I don't like it.
No, that's fair.
Believe it or not, we don't like it.
So, that's doing.
that's just the shillelagh damage. So roll
That's
me.
just the shillelagh, yeah.
So roll me your.
It was not. I was trying to do my to hit with that, but I'll just do it this way. 20 plus 8. 18 to
yes,
hit.
That does hit. So now you do 1d8
And then if you wanna
plus 4 plus 2d6.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Do you want to just take that 5 as the 1d8?
If you want to. That's up to you.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. All right.
And
So
so
it's
then
that
now
plus your damage. Yep.
It's 2d6, right?
Yep. So it's 5 plus 4 plus that, so 15. Okay. Cool.
The 15, yeah.
All right. That's your turn. Anything else?
It is, in fact, my turn.
All right. Oh no, roll me a wisdom save, DC 17. Or take 14 psychic damage, so 7 psychic damage to you. And you got the shark at flanking advantage with Bell.
Cool. I'm swipe.
All right, do it. Jesus. Roll me the non-critical damages first.
Ooh.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that bottom one is gonna be 2, so it's gonna be 10 plus 5 for 15. All right, now roll me the 2 criticals. All right, so it's gonna be 9 plus 6 plus 3. Okay, roll me the other critical. 8 plus 6 plus 3. All right, 35 damage. Solid.
Very solid.
I was gonna say that's a little bit disappointing for a 2 crit hit, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? It is what it is. And
Sometimes the dice just aren't gentle.
or they're too gentle.
Yep, I suppose that is the other problem.
Pell, DC 17 Wisdom at disadvantage, please.
Okay.
You take this much psychic damage, so 11.
Dude, this thing is
just-
turning every
Its
turn.
psychic maelstrom is just creeping
Like,
up
it's
in you,
not fun.
in your ears, and getting you in the brain hole. Alright, you got flanking advantage.
What's with you and brain holes tonight?
Would you rather they be open orifices of ocular demise?
Yeah, actually, I would.
Well, that's too many words. I'm gonna go with brain holes.
Great.
There's more fun.
Brain hole.
40 more damage from Pell. And even
Doing
40.
work.
Alright, and you marking it again, or are you keeping it?
I am marking it again.
Alright, cool. It's marked. It's gonna make a con save against your spores for 23, so no spore damage, just in case you wanted to use it. If you didn't want to use it, that's cool, but that's the save either way. So, ooh, Mooney. I'm gonna roll a d6 and see who it's gonna attack. It's gonna go for Carrie, and it's at disadvantage, right? Because of being marked.
Yes.
And then if it hits, she has resistance, right?
No, if she hits, I just get an extra attack on my
Oh, that's
turn.
right. Well, does an 18 hit you, Carrie?
Yes.
Alright, so that's 20 piercing damage.
Okay.
Your temps are still up. Give me a DC 17 charisma saving throw at disadvantage because Ono is close.
Okay.
You feel even more tired and you obtain
Oh,
another level of
no.
exhaustion.
All right.
I should have thrown 3 of these guys at you. really give you them exhaustions. But that is its turn. And Carrie, it is now your turn.
Hang on. I want to see what. Okay, so disadvantage on ability checks. Oh, okay. And speed halved. I don't think I've been doing that. Sorry. When I was rolling to hit last time. Okay, but I will do it this time. I think. First thing I would like to do is.
Oh, your attacks aren't affected until
Oh.
level 3, so you're
Oh, damn it! I forgot I have the thing. That's like if the thing attacks. God damn it! I gotta remember Sentinel,
good.
guys.
You can
Oh,
attack
all
if
right.
you want.
So
Go for
yeah,
it.
ability checks is just
Yeah, you can
okay.
take that as Sentinel attack if you want, because it attacked.
Yeah?
It's Carrie's turn now, but yeah, you can get it in between the two.
Oh yeah, do it.
Go for it. Take that attack. 17 does hit. Or it's up with 1 HP.
Good.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it had 13 and she rolled 12.
Wow.
You see it standing.
Can I?
Carrie.
Can I? Wait a second. If I'm flanking, would I have gotten advantage?
No.
Damn it! I just want to see if I could have gotten one more.
You can roll the damage and see if you would have got one more, just to see.
No, it's okay.
You don't
No,
want to
it's
be sad.
okay.
All right, Carrie.
No, I don't. I don't want to be. I'm already
Okay.
sad.
Okay. I am going to.
Give it a gentle boop
I
on the
am
snoot.
going to. I am going to boop it on the snoot with chill touch.
Okay.
So here's my attack.
Remember,
Roll.
you're in melee
What?
range, so it's gonna be a disadvantage attack roll.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay. Well, I
I
have my
always
staff
want chill
shillelagh
touch
lead.
to be a touch, but
I
it's
know.
not.
I've got my staff shillelagh lead. So let me go ahead and just do that instead.
Okay. I think it's +8, right?
Yeah, it is.
All right. All you gotta do is roll a 5. There you go.
How about that?
How do you kill this shark?
Yeah.
I think that I just take the end of my staff, the bottom, not the snake head, and just jam it through one of the eyes straight into its brain. So it's probably like thrashing around and stuff, but I'm just like doing like a, just rotating it down until it gets to the brain.
All right, you got it. You take care of the psychic cancer shark, and the battle kind of.
Is the moon still, does it still have eyes?
The moon's eyes are still open.
Oh, I don't like that. So
Their large, bloodshot eyes open and they gaze in all directions. But you do see that this is still open. You got the tunnel you came in, another tunnel down here, and then another tunnel up here.
one of you go take that moat, I think, and let's hope that it helps.
I mean, I'm happy to go look at anything that's shiny, but if you want it, then, it's all yours.
No, I mean, I am definitely not feeling well, but I think the two of you have something magical going on that's messing us all up.
That is true.
Yeah, not wrong.
All right. So who's
As I
gonna
said,
go?
I'm happy to go for it if Pell, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be like,
I think yours
pushing
is
you
the
aside for it.
worst
I
against
do think
us.
mine is. I do think mine is pretty garbage, but
Yeah.
like.
Oh,
I mean, yes, I
yeah,
know I could have
check it out.
tried to get out of melee, but I did not want a shark bite. So
Well, it's not her fragment that's bad. It's the
I
curse
know,
that's
but
bad.
I'm just hoping that maybe
All right.
something helps counteract.
Which one of you is grabbing this fragment?
That's a great question, man.
Well, as you go there, let
Fantastic.
me describe what you see in the room. In the middle of this small chamber is a half-buried stone statue of Elixion, tilted back at a slight angle. Bits of the statue have broken off and tendrils of ruidium rise from the damaged areas. A dull red key with a crescent moon-shaped handle is sticking out from a hole in the statue's chest, and a bright mote of light is cupped in the statue's outstretched hands. So you see a floating rusty iron key with a moon-shaped handle, which doesn't seem to be bad or anything. It just seems like a big key that's floating there, and a glowing fragment orb. So
I'm gonna like try to politely be like, you're gonna do it. Am I gonna do it? And it's kind of like when it's the last slice of pizza and like I want it, but I won't want to be like too jumpy. Like,
Well, how about you do it? Since we don't know if, I don't know, maybe it's a one-time use kind of. Well, I mean, what am
I think we know it's pretty one-time use from our experience.
Yeah,
But,
Mhm.
I'm gonna
it's
go
all
for
you.
it. I'm gonna do
It's
it.
all you.
you grab it.
Yeah. Mine.
All right. As you
Shiny.
grab this fragment, you feel a sense of abhorrence
Oh no.
come across the entirety of your person. And you pick up a fragment of abhorrence, which once on each of your turns, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack or your claws, you can force them to move 10 feet away from you in whatever direction you want. If they cannot be frightened, they're immune, but your drawback is if you start your turn frightened, you take 2d6 psychic damage.
Oh, that's fine. I'm okay with this.
So you feel your soul is starting to become more and more intertwined with Elixians, and trying to separate them seems likely impossible at this moment. And do you guys take that key as well?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, you guys step in, and you merge with the moat. You grab the key, and as the two of you step back out towards Carrie, who's looking pretty tired, you guys all get another flash of red in your eyes, and you see yet another vision. The warrior, now an adult, kneels before an altar in a ruined temple of Avandra the Changebringer. Fight for the freedom of others, he whispers in reverence. His hand, scarred and shaking, grips the hilt of his sword. Luck favors the daring, he says with determination. The Changebringer doesn't bless cowards. And then the red floats from your eyes, and you're once again surrounded by this multi-dozened, opened-eyed rubidium moon with these thermal vents excreting steam all around you. And you have...
I kind of want to poke one of these eyes.
I know, I'm really torn between poking one of these eyes and, like, going and taking a nap. And by a nap, I mean, like, going to bed for, like, 8 hours. At least 6, perhaps.
8 would be good.
That's up to y'all. If you want to go back into the room, if you want to swim all the way back to the entrance, you can certainly do that. Or you can explore further. It's up to you.
I mean, I kind of want to poke the eye as well, but I don't really got any good, like, long-range pokiness. Does anyone have any
You
better,
can
like...
swim up there.
No, I was thinking, I just thought it might be a bad idea to poke it. I'd
Go poke the moon with multiple hundreds of eyes
Like,
in it. See what happens.
It was less of a I can't go up and poke it, but more of a perhaps someone should poke it from afar if we have that option. Oh no, we'll gladly go and poke it IRL. Perhaps a chill touch could poke it?
Well, it could. I mean, I was also thinking an ice knife for funsies. Because maybe I could put out some of the ice.
Go for it, if you want.
Oh, you guys. This might be the stupidest thing we've ever done.
No, this
Guys,
is a
let's
good
fight the
idea.
moon.
Okay, get out of the room.
Good idea.
Get out of the
Get out of
room.
the room.
I am not
Okay.
totally leaving the room.
Do it,
Cannot make me.
because I'm gonna get at range, which is boop ba-doop ba-doo, 60 feet.
I listen.
So
I'd
you
be
know.
smart.
I can get right there. Oh no. Come on.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you're also coming out of the, like, if you're at the, okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, just wants to be right behind you. She's not going any farther than right behind you.
Yeah.
Even though she gives you disadvantage on saving throws in that position.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's not, but you know.
And I am going to cast Ice Stripe at it. Okay, here we go.
Ice knife at the moon!
It's been fun, everybody.
It's gonna work, guys. Trust.
This will be my favorite way to die, for the record.
As you unhilt a knife, encase it in ice, and throw it through this dark, dismal, underwater depth of the Netherdeep, it flies straight and true directly into the middle of a large bloodshot moon eye. And as it hits the large bloodshot moon eye, the eye just blinks at you and seems to be unaffected.
Oh.
Does not
But you
give a
do get a
shit.
very disapproving look from these eyes.
I get so much side eye. So many
You
side
get
eye.
dozens of disappointed father looks,
So many side eye.
with a couple of side-eye tossed in there for
Wait, the
flavor.
moon isn't mad, it's just disappointed?
Disappointed, yeah.
This is worse!
Yep. Disappointed that
We're
you...
all gonna die just because of that. Okay. Wow.
Are you guys all heading back to your main entrance to set up camp for a long rest?
Yeah.
Let me
Think
do this then.
we should. I mean,
Yeah. I have 2 levels of exhaustion, so I would like to have just one. I mean, technically, I'd like to have none, but
I feel like we are at a smidge of a time crunch. That we shouldn't take more than one long rest in a row.
no, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just one would be nice.
So you guys make your way back to the entrance, knowing that you cannot quite leave the Netherdeep, but you can still see at this statue there is that portal, which takes you back into the area where the other end of the portal is connected. And you can kind of see now, as you look through the portal a bit more, as you're setting up your rest for the evening, that the area on the other side of the portal that you can see directly through, which looked like a wall before, looks not quite like a wall. It looks similar to doors that you have found before. And you imagine there's likely a door on the other side of the portal in that same room. But You guys set up. You guys set up rest for the night. And with all of your rubidium stuff, you can breathe underwater anyway, so you don't have to worry about drowning in your sleep.
I'm gonna ritual cast anyway because again, I like redundancy while we.
So you, being a little exhausted, you cast it with a little bit more hesitancy and slowness than before.
Yeah.
So you guys do make it back here with a little bit. You basically had to carry, because she's slow.
Just tow
Character.
me along by my
Just
hair in the
towing you.
water.
So you guys do make it back here. You start your long rest, and you complete your long rest. Let me check something really quick.
I would like to make underwater breakfast.
You know, I'm for that.
How are Pal and Oh No feel when I look at them and I think, man, they were something was going on, magical, weird. Do I get a sense that that is still the case?
Like the curses.
Yeah, like the curses.
You feel that the curses are really only in effect in that room. As you left that area, they seem to kind of shake it off a little bit. As you move back out of that area into your familiar areas, you hear and you feel sorrow and regret kind of encompass Elixian's memory and tone.
Okay.
But yes, you guys can all benefit from a long rest. And you can make underwater breakfast foods.
Under the sea,
Under
the sea.
the sea.
Making the breakfast, making the.
And you also get to roll on your thing to see how many, because you're closer to now. What did we say about you getting the hero's feast? You need to do how many breakfasts?
I think you said 3?
Yep.
Question mark?
So this is your second, I believe.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll do the medicine check.
11, which I think is just normal.
I still have a level of exhaustion technically.
Your exhaustion will resolve once
Oh,
all your
right.
exhaustion resolves at the end of a long rest.
You're right, because we took a long rest before breakfast. So yes. I'm just really quickly double checking. I mean, underwater, I logistically shouldn't be able to make anything special, but I'm just double checking there was
Make a
special I wanted
smoothies.
to make.
Good.
I mean, I feel like just like thematically, I'd like to retcon that I somehow took some stuff from that Horizon back that we did and we killed and make some soup out of it. But like that's just because I think thematically that's fitting. I don't actually feel like the resistance is gonna be worth it. I could make now. That's okay. I'm just gonna make regular food, guys. We get regular food.
Okay.
Regular food.
You make regular food underwater.
So, yeah, I make seaweed smoothie.
You make seaweed smoothie.
Mm-hmm.
And as you all awaken, long rest completed, seaweed smoothie created and consumed. There was something particular about the Netherdeep that makes your smoothies a little bit better than you think they should have been. And based on what you have completed, you guys all level up to 11.
Ah!
So let's take like a quick 10-minute break real quick. You guys can hot fast level up. We can jump back in the game here after that, and we'll play for a little bit longer, then we'll wrap up for the night. So let me pause this real quick. And we are back. They hot fast leveled up to level 11. So let's do a quick rundown and see what you guys got since we're now mid-session. What did you guys get at level 11? We'll start left to right. Oh no. What happened with barbarians at level 11?
Oh, very little. I get some hit points and I get relentless rage.
So you can basically just be too angry to die. I got it. Carrie, what happened with druids at level 11?
I also got some some good HP, and I am currently trying to figure out if I'm going to take a 6th level spell or some other stuff. I will point out that I now have the ability to do Hero's Feast.
Hey,
Just
I wanna do
saying.
that.
We can do Great Taldori Bake Off.
Great Exandrian Bake Off.
Great Exandrian Bake Off, yeah. And also, should we feel the need, it's not super helpful right now, but I also have transport via plants and what's the other one? The tree one. Anyway, Tree Stride available to us.
Nice. And Pell, what do fighters get at 11?
8 HP and an extra attack.
Remember, it's 8 plus your con modifier, so it's probably higher than just 8.
No, it's... I rolled a 3.
No. Oh, okay. That's right. You roll 3. That's right.
Yeah.
Cool. And you guys all got 7 temporary hit points from Ono's breakfast underwater.
Seaweed smoothies.
You got strong seaweed smoothies. Cool.
Yeah.
So you guys wake up stronger than you were. You could tell us. Do you want to go back through the portal to the other side door, or do you want to roll back to where you just came from, where the curses were?
Was there anything else from that area? No, there was like totally a direction we didn't go from that area, right?
From that area, from the curse room, there were 2 more tunnels which you did not follow, but they seemed to go to other areas of the same color as the curse. And then from the portal, you sensed there was a door on the other side of that portal that would lead somewhere else that you hadn't been. Can you tell me?
Well, completionist, we gotta go everywhere, so, wherever we want to go first, right?
Yeah.
Again, everything connects. It just depends on which way you want to go about it. I will tell you, one is more central located and one is not. So.
I think we should boulder parchment shears for where we go next.
That makes sense.
I don't think it particularly matters, but if I win, then we go and I just say one of the options and say another one of the options. I don't actually remember what they are.
Would you roll a d20?
Sure, you can all roll d20s and.
Well, what? Oh no, what did you just roll? Oh, that was from your. Never mind.
So if it's just the 2 of you, because 3-way rock paper scissors doesn't work.
We all know that the 3-way doesn't work.
So Carrie rolls an 18.
Oh, dice.
I know how 3-ways work.
Thank you for
how you accomplish that.
Thank you for laughing.
I don't know,
That
man.
was lame.
Driving is sometimes hard when you have 3 ways that you could go. You just have to pick one. Anyway.
What are we rolling for right now?
They're rolling between the 2 of them to see who gets to decide where they go, I guess.
Okay.
Unless you have strong feelings, in which case say it, because we're just like.
No.
Right,
I'm
trying to get going here.
Carrie, where are you thinking? Since you got the highest.
I wasn't paying any attention whatsoever.
So you got an 18. So you know,
I don't know
you're the
why
one
I
that
rolled.
you got an 18.
Okay.
You're the one that noticed the door on the other side of the portal, and you guys know the
Yeah.
tunnels in the other red cursed room where you had a bad time. So.
Okay, I'm curious about this door on the other side of the portal, and it's like right here.
Yep. You guys basically can walk through here, through the portal, and pop right out.
Let's do it.
Let's do that then.
All right.
Sounds like a good plan.
All right. So you guys are right here, and let me get one thing set up here because I didn't know which way you were.
Let me just get one thing straight.
Everyone's dead.
Okay.
You all die. So
After the aliens land.
as you kind of look at this wall a little bit more, you kind of like touch the edges of it, and you find a little seal. Not a seal, but a seal that you touch, and the seal breaks, exactly, and it breaks, and it releases this door that was being held by some like almost Fabergé ruidium, and you see in front of you an immense cavern containing a spherical black mass resembling a giant organ or a cyst that nearly fills the entirety of the space, measuring.
Wait, hold up. Organs and cysts are the same thing?
No, they're very anatomically different, but the same.
Those feel
Measuring.
like I don't like this description.
Measuring over 100 feet in diameter, it has veins of ruidium crisscrossing its surfaces, which is covered with spiky protuberances that retract and elongate as the sphere pulsates. Boop, 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 like a heart.
So it's a heart.
It's a heart cyst. And as you guys push your way through here, you see the other party.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Okay.
They see you, and Io Jabe, the leader of them, kind of gives you a head nod. When you all step through here, the door behind you does not reseal; it's still open. The fragments of suffering shield you from this place. As you see, the others are kind of like holding out their hands, kind of like trying to brace themselves, like something's affecting all of them except for Ao. But you feel the fragments inside of you kind of protecting you in a weird way, as you feel like you're being drawn into the fleshy, undulating heart of despair. And then the fragments kind of burn inside of you, and like they're trying to rip out of you towards this big pulsating organ-like cyst in the middle of this black hole of a room. But you also see across the way, I think you can probably see this far, 2 other tunnels leading out of here, alongside all of the other party.
Well, guys, I think we should just turn back because clearly this is way too interesting a place. We gotta go do all the other places before we end up in this
right.
game.
Let's just bail.
I think we just turn around, right?
Yeah.
This place,
Let's finish
man.
everything else. They seem to have it under control.
4 of them don't look very, very happy. They look like they're in pain, but Ao is kind of like keeping them calm, and she doesn't seem to be as affected as they are. She seems to be in the same level as you, and she kind of slowly meanders her way over to you guys, because you guys were kind of friendly. You weren't.
No, I'm gonna call out and say, friends, I'm glad to see you alive. How do you fare?
And you see the 4 of them kind of wave, and they're like holding their head like they're getting a massive migraine from psychic damage and whatnot. But Ao steps up and goes, "Hey, we're we found this glowy orb thing, and I touched it and got absorbed into my person, but and it's pulling me like I want to go in here, but it also, we figured out we can move it between each of us. When the pain gets too much, we can transfer this fragment, and it eases our suffering for a little while, but we only have the one, and we feel like we need to go in there to get what we were sent to get.
Well,
I can't go by myself, obviously.
Of course not. So do you all feel like you are connected? You cannot leave this room?
I was gonna say, if it's hurting y'all, then maybe
we wanna. Honestly, we were waiting to see who they were gonna send after us, and we were gonna kill them and take hopefully their equipment and hope they found more of the orbs. But we're also pretty beaten up from the different rooms in this place. There was one with flying sharks and this weird moon with eyes that we escaped from.
Creepy as fuck. Did you do anything with the eyes? I gotta know. Was there something with the eyes that we missed?
No, we left them alone and ran away.
We tried to poke them, and they were very disappointed with us. So we
poke someone's eye. Anyway, we got chased by 2 giant jellyfish-like creatures. There were ghosts. There were this place.
Yeah, we've heard it all. It's all right. I mean, they're probably gonna say something we haven't seen, but like.
Given what we had seen, it has been quite an experience. So I'm fine here. What has happened to you?
We're very tired. We want to finish this job, but we also, if we go back without resolving it, they're gonna kill us. So we're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place in another
What
So-
if we were to
Wait,
offer
who's,
you
who's
asylum?
gonna kill you?
Asylum would be great. We'd rather just be out of Ankarel and the consortium of the Familiar Dream, the people that we got roped into working with.
Oh, those assholes. Oh, fuck them.
I think that
Can I go? Can I punch him, Carrie? Not
Well, of
not them,
course.
but like the familiar
Yes, yes, yes. The
assholes.
consortium. Yes, yes. No, I feel that I have no problem telling you that we could probably get you secret passage out of Ankarel. If you were to leave here and go, we could give you something to take to the head, the Cobalt Soul that would protect you. But in the meantime, while you think, you all look like you could use some healing, yes?
Where it's so it's not that they are injured as far as like needing mechanical healing. It's like they just look like they're weary and they're very tired and they haven't slept
Okay.
awake because they can't find a safe place to rest, at least for them.
Okay.
So, and you also know that their goblin is also a cleric. So
Okay.
you know that
They
Dermot.
could be out of spells, I don't know.
Yeah, you know that Dermot could heal them all if he needed to. He has the ability to cast. You've seen him do it. He has the ability to cast Cure Wounds and
Yeah.
spare the dying, and
Right.
He knows
they
his stuff.
also all have ruidium weapons, which you notice. So you see that Ao has a ruidium harpoon. You see that Dermot, the goblin cleric right behind her, has a ruidium warhammer. You see that the drow elf wizard, Galsariad, kind of towards the back there, also has a ruidium dagger. You see Irvin, the medium humanoid, who looks like Shaggy. Also, he has a ruidium short sword as well as just a normal dagger. And then you see that Maggie has herself ruidium plate armor
Oh, wow.
and a heavy great axe and
Plate
a big old
armor.
hammer that she can throw.
Jeez, man. They're balling.
Yeah, she's pretty
Would
big.
you like us to show you to a place where you can rest safely?
That would be wonderful. You look fewer than before, whereas we look mightier than last time we saw you. I don't think all 5 of us were together last time. I think there were only 4 of us. I think Maggie was too big to fit the tour.
That is correct. You were missing Maggie.
Yes, and you seem to be missing your arcanist. But if you so choose, we do have one of these fragments. We believe that as it's pulling us towards this, well, gross pulsating cyst, that we could, one of us could join you if you want the additional assistance.
I believe that we would not say no, but I, for one, would be very happy if all of you felt like getting to safety. I don't wish to see you perish down here.
Is it safety in the Netherdeep or is it safety in Ankarel?
Both.
Well, we don't want to show our faces in Ankarel again until the job is either successful or completed by you. Either us or you have to complete this job. And we're not going to stand in your way and impede your progression, as we mean you no ill will, and if anything are kind of surprised but not really surprised that you are the ones who have made it this far, with fewer numbers than us.
Not really surprised. No
It
faith.
is.
No
It
faith.
is all right. Well, it's all right to be underestimated.
Okay.
Would you rather be underestimated and prove everybody wrong and survive? Or would you rather be overestimated and sent to your death and actually die?
Oh, by all means, the former.
True.
Might we inquire what exactly you were sent down here for?
Oh, we were sent down to find the source of the ruidium, which we believe is through there, as you see the cyst pulsating once again.
Through there.
Yes, do you not feel the pull from your innards? From
I mean, I do feel a bit of a call to the Netherdeep.
And she walks out on the tendrils to basically the edge and starts tapping her foot. And as she like lifts up her foot, you see that the outer fleshy portion of the cyst is very much has a mud-like quality.
Gross. I hate
You're
it.
making us go through the cyst. Gross.
And you see that she can push her hand in through this like meaty, muddy, cyst-like
All right. Okay.
creature. And she pulls it out, and she looks over to Dermot and waves Dermot over, and Dermot walks on it. His feet don't stick to it like mud; it sticks to it like a piece of stone. And as he walks up to the center ball as well, he goes to touch it, and it's literally like he's trying to put his arm through concrete. It is to him solid rock. So
All right.
as she looks at him and herself, and goes, "I am currently wielding the glowing fragment orb, and so I feel that's what allows me to pass through."
Do you have an idea of what else your glowing orb might do for you?
I mean, we did start to lie to each other a little bit more, and you see that she kind of explains what her benefit is, and they have on them the fragment of deception, where she's only currently wielding it because everyone else they do it in succession, to kind of keep the rubidium corruption and Elixian soul from really taking over them too much or like making too many modifications to themselves. And since they know they can transfer it, they can do it pretty like every hour, every 2 hours. So currently, she just happens to be the one whose turn order it is that is you wielding this fragment. She explains to you that while she has it on herself in person, she finds it harder to remember things that would have seemed like common sense to her before. But she also has the ability to turn invisible and get to safety very quickly, which has been very beneficial for the likes of Irvin and Galsariad, as they were like the weaker of the characters who aren't as well plated or as agile. Dermot heads back.
I
over
mean,
here.
that is pretty neato.
Yes. But
Why
if
don't you? Sorry, continue.
I was gonna say, but if you wish one of us to come with you, we would be happy to oblige while the others find. Did you say you had respite here in the Netherdeep?
We do. Come with us, and we will take you there, and then we can discuss further as you rest.
So you want all of you to go back to your guys' spot?
Yeah.
Alright, let me drag all these folks back here real quick. We'll get
I do love how like these characters were introduced as like the rivals, and we're just like they're our friends.
Well, that's why it has, in every time that you see the rivals, it literally has friendly, indifferent, or hostile. So you get to kind of make them what you want them to be.
Is it at all possible, like, if we go back to the rest spot, could I say that I make them some smoothies as well?
Sure.
I just want to give them some hospitality.
That's fine. They won't get any of the like benefits that you guys get, but you can definitely make them smoothies.
Just to help them feel better, even if it's, just mental. Here, we're being taken care of.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
But
I would just like to be like, look, I made us smoothies. I'm making you guys smoothies too.
You guys walk away from the big opening where the pulsating mass is, and you feel the urge. It kind of like pulls towards you. You feel like you want to go in there, but as you pull further and further away, you feel the sensation kind of decrease. So. But if you want,
for the record, I hate that thing.
Yeah, it's weird and gross. But if you want one of us to come with you, we would happily do it. Otherwise, we can wait here for your safety and guard the entrance, so that no
Perhaps
one tries to come.
You have been very forthcoming with us, and we are grateful for that. So perhaps we should tell you what our task is here before you decide whether anyone wants to come with us or not. It might change your mind.
Okay.
We have been sent to destroy the Netherdeep by any means possible.
She kind of nods, and you see Galsaria, the drow wizard, kind of pull out a notebook and flip through a couple of things, and then like kind of nod to themselves a little bit, and kind of whisper to the others that are back there, and then Ao kind of looks over and nods and says, "We kind of thought that would be whoever came after us. That would be the goal. Are you working with the Cobalt Soul, or are you working with the others, the ones who really, really hate us, the ones who are trying to work with the Vermilion Tree, but they also dislike us?"
Sorry, what was the question?
They're asking you if you are working with the Cobalt Soul, or if you are working with the Allegiance of All Sight.
Ah, okay. And at the moment, the Allegiance of All Sight and Cobalt Soul are in tandem, right?
At the moment,
Yeah.
they were in tandem, but
Okay.
now being sent on this mission, you were told that the Allegiance of All Sight has kind of shifted their interest over to working with the Vermilion Dream, because
Right,
they
okay.
also want to get their hands on more ruidium, and they currently control access to the entrance of that, and that's who provided the Vermilion Dream with the back entrance into the Netherdeep. So they're in cohorts now, and the
Okay.
Cobalt Soul have been kind of shunted out, and that's why you have been sent to destroy it, to cut them both off.
Okay, right. No, I assure you, we are working for the Cobalt Soul. And I personally see this ruidium as a great and distinct evil. And at this time, I am prepared to destroy what we must destroy, whether I live or not. But that is a decision I can only make for myself, not for anyone else.
They nod. Well, turns out we made a bad choice by turning down the offer of the Cobalt Soul to explore other options. We thought that we could find glory in maybe seeking more occult artifacts and things that were more strange and less above board, working with the Vermilion Dream, with the Consortium, but turns out we were mistaken. But we didn't have another way out. We didn't want to die. We didn't want to be hunted for the rest of our days, so we agreed to do this job, to come down, get them their access, and that was how we were going to negotiate and buy our way out of the Consortium. You know, since the last time you saw them, which was in Bazozan, you haven't seen them since you've been in Ank'Harel. It has been over a month since you saw them last. And you guys know how much you have done in the last month, between starting to work with the Allegiance of All Sight, dying, resurrecting, working with Cobalt Soul, coming down here, doing everything you've been doing around the city. You've been busy, so you've been bouncing between different factions and doing different things of your own accord. So you can only imagine how deep they got in, if they've been solely focused on trying to accomplish their goal of finding older artifacts, funds, and getting their rapport built up and their rep built up. So based on this little bit that they're giving you, you could tell that they're probably in way deeper than they're letting on, and to negotiate and buy their way out, to do this for that, they have to be in where there's no other way. So you know that they're stuck, and this is like a weird roundabout way of them. You all kind of roll me insight checks, actually, before I give you this, if I give you this.
So what did you say after weird roundabout way? You cut out a little bit.
Yeah, that's where I said roll insight checks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I stopped myself before I gave you all of it. Let me see.
Ooh, I rolled good insight.
Between the three of you, as you're kind of like listening to Ao kind of describe a little bit about how they have been working with the Consortium, trying to do the stuff I said they were doing, and that they don't want to be with them anymore, you understand this to be their roundabout way of accepting your offer of help to get out without directly accepting your offer of help.
Right.
They're like saying yes, without
Mhm.
saying yes.
Right.
You're inferring that that's what they want, and they're also willing to. That's why you feel like that's why they also offer to stand here and protect your 6 as you are going further in, and one of them going with you if that's what you choose.
Right.
Putting
Now,
their
Um,
help up for
for the
offer.
record, I just want this on the table. If our goal is to destroy this place and you guys are still here, I understand that you're trying to, cover our flank, but how are we supposed to tell you that maybe it's gonna blow?
Oh,
Question mark?
if you typically, that's when the drow kind of steps forward. Galsariad. Well, if you destroy planes or other planar realms, um, it sends ripples through the entirety of its existence, and we do have the ability to get out once. We have, and they hold up um, a charm bracelet. This is a
We have friendship bracelets too.
This is a one-time use kind of emergency escape, where if we were
oh,
going to die or whatever, the consortium spent the last few weeks um, imbuing this bracelet of plane shift to my blood, um, and we
And
can.
where is it gonna take you? Is it gonna take you to a safe place?
It will drop us right into, um, surprisingly, to the porch of the casino, our patio out there. That's our preferred
Oh.
dining spot of late.
interesting. Because I was going to ask if you thought that you could make it safely, secretly to the temple at the Cobalt Soul.
We probably we definitely could. Afterwards, I have the ability for um, to slow those around us, and we're all very quick if we need to be, and we know how to hide. And
Ooh.
yes, we have the ability to make ourselves faster, our enemies slower, and get in and out where we need to be.
Would
We
you
have. Oh, sorry.
go ahead?
I was just gonna say we have some sort of like cobalt soul seal thing, right? That we could like.
Well, and I also have the sending stone, so I was gonna.
Oh, right. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That makes way
Um,
more sense.
would you would you allow me? Do you feel all right with if I contact the leader of the Cobalt Soul here and tell him to expect you?
Yes, but I don't think they would be willing to accept us until your job is complete. Because
I
if we
understand
were to
that, but
show and you were to not, then it would seem like it would give off the impression that we brought misfortune to you and were underhanded, um, and
I see.
still working for the consortium. So we would need to wait until we know for sure that you have been successful or perished, and then we would be able to leave. Hopefully, it's the former for you, not the latter. We don't wish ill upon you, but someone has to be realistic in these times.
I had thought that perhaps that would give you more peace of mind,
Oh
but
yes,
I understand.
we are very welcome to the offer. If you are successful, we will happily take you up, um, as they likely have the ability to very quickly get us to a different
Yes.
city, to a different continent perhaps, and hide us, which we would be okay with new identities, and we could take up new roles other places. So we have other things we wish to accomplish in our lives, not just seeking out on grand adventures. It's just all kind of fell on us, I
Of
guess.
course, we understand that, don't we? And I look at
Oh
Oh.
no,
Ono and
like
Pearl.
has a brief moment of thinking about her dream of just having a quiet little bakery in a little town. Kind of like
Go
goes
a little bit of
glassy eyed
that.
for a little bit.
I think that whether we are able to talk to Iwo or not, it's Iwo, right? The head of the.
Yeah.
Whether we are able to talk to Iwo or not, um, perhaps I could give you my Cobalt Soul seal so that in case we do not return, you can take it to him and speak to him. He is a very wise and perceptive person. I think he would be able to tell honestly whether you were telling the truth or not.
very likely. They do seem to be very insightful.
I admit that I would prefer if you all could go to safety, but I also understand your motivation, I think is the word I want. Your motivation for wishing to stay here, and we are certainly grateful for the extra security at your backs.
Well, they again, they kind of nod and they agree, and she's like, well, it's up to you. If you want us to, I'm showing you art from the chapters now. If you want us to come with you, one of us will. Otherwise,
Oh, it's so
we can
fucking
guard
cool.
this.
Sheesh, dude.
Okay, so I know that the point that they were trying to get at is that, like, you know, we can't. There's really no good way to be like, hey, trust these people because like we are on opposite sides. But like, could we still? The sending stone only really goes to the Cobalt Soul. Could we send them a message that's late, like, hey, we gave these people our seal. If we die and succeed, especially, like, please don't kill them on sight. Like,
Yeah, you can certainly do that.
Well, that's kind of what I was
Okay, that's what you were trying to do.
suggesting.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's what I was suggesting.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
like I understand maybe not like, you know, full-heartedly trust these people regardless if we
Yeah.
what happens, but like at the very least, if we die and succeed, I don't want them to also die. You know?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll try to say that to them more clearly and see if they're all right with
Yeah.
that
They
being a message that I
they
sent.
are. I'm gonna show you
Okay.
pictures of what they look like now.
Okay.
'Cause I got all this art
do
here.
they look cooler?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. Damn.
Hey yo.
Look at that. Look at that. Warhammer.
Oh,
Oh,
Something
nice.
happened to Irvin between now and last time you saw him. Now he's got a magical prosthetic arm.
A magical what?
oh,
Prosthetic
my
arm.
arm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wow.
there's what they look like.
Maggie. She's a boss bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad that these people are our friends.
Chip, it would have been a cool fight if we did fight them both.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll ask them to do like a general melee fight when we get back.
Right. We'll just get into the danger room and smack it out.
But you see that
Okay.
some of them are starting to kind of set up like a little resting spot there. Not necessarily like a full-on camp, but more of like they are they're just trying to sit down and kind of take a breather. So, is there anyone in particular of the 5 of them that you wish to come with you, if at all? I can tell you what their
I would sure like someone who deals some serious damage.
All right, so let me tell you what they are. And I'll let you tell me if you want to know more about them. I can tell you more. So Ao, the leader, is
Ayo.
a Water Ganassi
Ayo.
ranger who has harpoon, longbow, magic, and then a reposition bonus action, and she can order people to do stuff. Dermot is a goblin cleric who has mariner's armor, ruidium, warhammer, multi-attack. He can use ruidium warhammer to attack, which does bludgeoning damage, psychic damage, and then searing wrath in the same turn, which is a ranged spell attack of radiant damage, and the enemy is blinded. He has a couple cantrips. He has 2 casts per day each of bless and cure wounds at 3rd level, and then revivify. They're kind of explaining to you what their abilities are since you saw them last. So like, Ao's bonus action ability is she can issue orders to an ally within 30 feet, and they can move up to their speed without opportunity attacks.
Beautiful.
Galsariad is a drow wizard who, they're not wearing armor, but their AC is pretty good because they have this ability called deflection, which they basically bend gravity around themselves to deflect stuff. They have a ring of swimming, a ruidium dagger. They can make 1 drain potential attack and 1 dagger attack, and the drain potential is melee or ranged spell that does 4d10 necrotic damage, and Galceriad gains 10 temp hit points. The dagger does dagger.
Beefy.
He has a recharge gravity rend ability, which is a 30-foot sphere, where they gotta make a strength save or take 12d6 force damage restrained for a minute. Plus that, then he's got some other spells, and he's got a once a day distort gravity reaction, where he can target himself or one willing creature within 60 feet of him, distort gravity around them, and any creature within 5 feet of the target takes 4d6 force damage, and he can then the target can then use that same reaction to float upwards without provoking opportunity attacks, and then when it ends, the target floats down 20 feet. Irvin is just a standard medium human who has basically it's called Fortitude, but if he goes to 0 hit points, he's got Relentless Endurance basically, and he can roll the damage and not drop. He's got a multi-attack with 1 dagger. He can make 1 dagger attack and 2 short sword attacks, and that's him.
What class is he?
He is medium humanoid human. That's his class.
Oh, just human.
He
Okay.
is human. And then you have large giant ogre in Maggie, who
Oh,
that's also
yeah.
her class.
Let's hear this.
She can once during each of a turn, after hitting a creature, she can make them make a save or push them up to 15 feet away and knock them prone, horizontally away. She Maggie and allies within 30 feet of her have advantage on initiative rolls as long as she's not incapacitated. She makes 2 great axe or hammer toss attacks, where they do 2d12 plus 5 for the axe and 4d4 plus 5 for the hammer toss. And then she can rally once per day and give 1 target 30 temporary hit points once per day.
Ooh.
And
I
then
feel like she's my winner, but like I don't know about you.
I also agree. Just for having like a big giant person.
it's up to you. You can
What are you thinking,
You
Peppa?
can have a ranger, a cleric, a wizard, a random human, or an ogre who's just beefy.
For me, I
Poor
think it's.
Shaggy.
I mean, if we wanted to be super duper cautious, it would be the cleric. You know, obviously, if we want another damage soaker and whatever, it's Maggie, but she hits like a truck. So for me, it's between the wizard and the fighter, and the 2 of you like the fighter. So let's go with Maggie if she will agree to come.
Yeah.
They look over at Maggie, and Maggie is, I'll do it on 1 condition. And she boulders over to Ono and grabs the piece of the statue, like the shield, slaps it on the ground, puts her arm down in the arm wrestling position, and says, "Rematch."
Oh.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Underwater
Oh, no.
arm wrestling.
Oh no, it's so torn between just wanting to let this person win to like make them feel
Oh,
good
don't
about being
you
part of her
dare.
group, and wanting to smash her into the
Oh,
ground.
if she has the slightest hint that you're going easy on her, she will cream you into a paste the first opportunity she gets.
Can I rage?
If you feel that you need to rage, then sure.
Okay, so my question is, do I rage or do I use my Medal of Muscle to give me advantage on strength checks for 1 hour and waste it on this opportunity? But like, I
think
also
you-
never use it, so like,
I think you rage.
do I rage?
Just
You
so
get
she
pissed off at
sees for
Maggie.
sure. Just know so that she sees for sure that you are like giving it your best.
True.
Mm-hmm.
It's respectful about it.
You could
Yeah.
rage and still have it be, you know, I don't
But you
know.
can
It
always
doesn't
save
have
it
to
and
be
give
mad.
it to her if you need her for later.
Sorry?
You can always give that to her later if you need her to effectively rage.
Yeah, right?
That's true.
Okay, I'm a rage. I'm gonna rage, and I'm gonna, like, smile at her, like,
Alright.
Yes.
So we'll do
I love this so much.
we'll do first to 5 because she really wants to get this, and you're underwater, so stuff moves a little bit
Mhm.
differently. All right, so We'll just do athletics, straight athletic checks. Yours will be at advantage with rage, and I'll just do my straight because that's what I got. All right. Jesus.
I think.
She's close.
Oh.
So you got 1.
Oh, she's not messing around either.
No,
No,
Okay.
she's not. No, she's not.
She's big.
Uh,
All right. Number 2. Go for it.
we're slow clapping because we're underwater.
So
Oh,
it's tied up 1 to 1.
Oh.
Okay.
Number
okay.
3.
If you get another 24, then we know you're cheating. Oh my god.
I mean, what are you gonna do? That counts as 2 wins. So you have, it's 3 to 1. All right.
That's a moral hit right there, dude.
So
Mm. Oh my god.
3 to 3. She is a lot tougher than last time, it seems. Like, she's been practicing. I don't know who she's been practicing with, but she's
She
been
wants
practicing.
the revenge.
Yeah, go for it.
Amazing. Oh boy.
Oh.
Ooh, you snuck one in on her. She was like puffing her chest out because she like got your back and you like snuck one in. All right, so you're
Hell
at 4
yeah.
to 3.
Okay. This is for the marbles.
Theoretically.
I imagine that they're just starting to wrestle with it more and
Oh,
more.
no. 4 to 4.
Jeez.
You caught her in a moment of pride, and she like grips your hand real tight and rips it back up to the middle and looks
Ooh.
at you, and you can see the look in her eyes is pure determination of
Yeah.
she knows you're stronger than she is,
Wait.
but she has got the heart of an ogre.
I'm sort of rooting for Maggie here. What the?
All right, this is literally the last one. Whoever gets this wins. So
Whoa.
we're 4 to 4 right now.
This is so close. I love
Come
it.
on. Come on.
Do it.
Woo.
That's
gotta-
good.
I have to
That's
roll
good.
an 18 to tie you.
Oh,
That's
come on.
good,
Come
that's
on. Come
good,
on.
that's
Come on.
good.
Come on. Come on.
Oh my god.
Can I?
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Ah.
You can if you
It-
want to use lucky and
Woo.
re-roll it and try and beat a 27, which I think is what you were gonna ask me to do. You can
I
certainly
was-
do it.
Ah.
Ooh.
It's up to you.
If only
Just
I
the
had
two of
gotten
you, just-
guided.
You
You
have
two
a
titans.
split second as your
Nah.
hands coming down to the ground. What do you
There
do?
is no way Carrie would guide you for this.
I know,
Nope.
I'm aware. I'm gonna use my luck.
All
And
right,
I'm gonna try for one
You
more.
see your arm starting to get pushed, and you see it coming. It's almost like you see a glimpse of the future as your arm goes to slam on the ground. And roll me that athletics check. You
No.
you see it just that hair too late, and as you go to like clench your fist and like tighten your shoulder and like dig your elbow in, she just catches you in that moment, and bam! Retribution for Maggie,
God
who won her
damn.
tournament
Dang.
last time, and she
God damn.
stands up, and everyone around is just cheering. You guys are probably cheering way too loud
Oh, yeah.
for the
I know.
Netherdeep, but you guys
No,
are
you're
know that you're safe
definitely-
where you are. She walks around, fist pumping in the air, and then she grabs you by your
Damn.
turtley shoulders and lifts you up and plants you on your feet and gives you a big old ogre hug.
Oh.
I was gonna say that when she went to fist pump me, that I dodged the fist pump and gave her a hug. So,
Aw.
Hey, there you go. But yes, and she says, "I'll be happy to join. I will join you very happily." And she looks over at Ao, who walks over, and you see that they, like Ao puts her hand on her own chest and like focuses for a second and kind of twists her hands a little bit, and you see that she manages to grasp the fragment and hands it over to Maggie, who then puts it into the chest plate of her armor, and it kind of cinches the armor as it goes in, and she then, you see that shock of what you guys see from each other when you've absorbed these fragments just kind of pulsates through her body, and she absorbs this fragment of deception.
I'm so happy that actually came down to the very last match. That was awesome.
The dice
That
Like,
was,
tell
it was
their
actually
That was
story.
amazing. That was amazing.
But yes, so
I was so invested in that.
she will join you guys now until you decide to dismiss her or until you finish your mission. So you now have Maggie Keen Eyes.
Welcome to
Maggie
the
Keen
Zoodle.
Eyes.
Nice.
Maggie Keen Eyes. But
a new Zoodle has been born.
new Zoodle,
right.
a big thick Zoodle has arrived on the scene. But with that,
So she's a fettuccine.
she is a fettuccine. But I think with that, knowing where you guys are and where you left off, I think this is a good spot to end today's session on a positive high note.
Ah,
We'll wrap up here, and then next session. So you get to kind of determine what you want to do, because mechanically, you have everything you need to do to go through. You need one fragment apiece to get into that big bulging thing. So you can go in there, and that is kind of where your end goal is. Or you can spend more time in the Netherdeep there. That choice is yours. I will tell you that the last one, whenever you get in there, that's going to be that will be like the last 1 to 1.5 sessions. So if you want the module to be, and sooner you can do that, or you can maneuver around the Netherdeep some more. But we can also extend the end out longer. There's a lot in there. It's just the very, very end of that is probably 1 session. So it's probably 2 sessions in there. So
how does that fit in with what your schedule is, Moon?
I'm gonna actually end the recording.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,